Hello, my name is Adam Pacitti. It's Monday, and that can mean only one thing. It's time for a little bit of Monday Night Raw. And what a Raw we've got ahead of us. 3 whole hours of fun. But Christian's here. Christian's doing the Peep show, which should be fun. Are we all good? Are we all happy? How are we doing? Hello. Thank you for joining. Cheers, nice to see you all. A few donations have come in already. Very generous of you guys. God, what's this show called again? What's this? It's not NCIS. I always think it's NCIS. Hello, hi. Yeah, a few donations. Brian Bunker. It's disappeared. Brian's donations disappeared. I saw it and it's gone. What the hell? And it's not showing up there. Brian. Mate, I can't remember what it said. It was really nice as well. It's something to the effect of, here's a little bit extra for Happy. And it was nice. You gave a $20 donation. Thank you very, very much. And I'm really sorry that it's not appearing on my screen anymore. The rest of them are, so I don't really know what happened there. But Brian, thank you so very much. So yeah, I'll give you a quick update on Happy. Everything's fine. He's not well at all. He took him to the vet yesterday. They upped his medication and they filled him full of painkillers. But today's been pretty rough for him. I had to take him back to the vet again today, where they've dosed him up again with painkillers. They haven't changed his medication. They said it might just take a while, but he's unfortunately struggling to walk at the moment because he's in so much pain with the bladder issue. So like earlier, I heard him munching away at his food, so I ran down to make sure he was alright, and I stroked him. Didn't see him in that much pain, and then he followed me to the stairs, got up two sets of steps, and then when he tried to get back down, he was in so much pain doing so that he couldn't really. I had to pick him up and put him down. He's hiding under the sofa again at the moment. So hopefully he's on the mend and everything, and he's been really, really quiet today. But he's off his face, to be honest. A bit jealous. He's full of painkillers and something. So he's just he's always dopey, but he'll be okay. I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you very much, by the way, to everyone who messaged. I probably had about 100 Instagram message requests, and I didn't get a chance to read them all today. But I know they were all sort of Mr. Happy related. So thank you very much to everyone who reached out and asked how he was. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to respond to all of you individually, but there you go. He's all right. He's all right at the moment. So I'll keep you guys updated. But just keep an eye on the Cultaholic Twitter account, just in case. So if anything happens, and I need to take him back to the vet or whatever. I'll post there if something's not going ahead, so a Twitch stream or a YouTube stream or whatever. But I'll do my best to do them all. Finn, thanks for everything. Glad Happy is okay. Thank you very much, Finn. Joski, lovely to see you. Hey Adam, hope you're good. Glad to hear that Mr. Happy is okay. Make sure to give him lots of hugs and dreamies from us. I will do. I'm not sure if he's allowed them. I should give him some dreamies. Raw's kicking off. 3 hours. Stephen Scodes. Hello, Stephen. How are you? I'm okay. I'm all right, mate. I haven't washed. I turned up yesterday in the mornings. I was 2 bottles of wine in yesterday, and I started putting him in his little cat box thing. And got down the stairs with him, and I realised, bloody hell, I'm pissed. I'm turning up to an emergency vet, pissed off my face. I can't be like, well, my job actually involves drinking, so that's why I'm drunk. So I just had to play it very, very sober. They could smell 2 bottles of red wine on me. We were all worried about him. Time for another fun stream with you. Big love to you, Mr. Happy. Thank you very much, Stephen. Lovely to see you, mate. Ruben, Adam, hope everything is well for you and happy. Today's my 22nd birthday. Can I get a shout out from one of my favourite YouTubers? Yes. You'll have to tweet Ollie Davis and ask him. Connor, evening at happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. As good a day as you can possibly have, Ruben, given the current circumstances. We are mere 6 days away from the greatest match ever. Let's get a happy birthday in the chat. There's the NXT lads and lasses in the crowd. You love to see it. Connor, evening Adam, hope Happy is doing well. I'm sure you'll have talked about it by the time you see this. Sure have, so no need to repeat. Well, there you go. Obscure, hey Adam, you sexy popper. Hope Happy is doing better. Numpty and Gotham send their respective meows of support. Don't forget to chat Habbo memories. I'll do that. We'll get to some Habbo in a bit. Obscure, lovely to see you. Austin, let's get the joke started, shall we? How many TNA fans does it take to screw in a light bulb? Both of them. It's a decathlon. There you go. That's what's happening tonight with the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders. A decathlon. Sweet. I love doing Raw streams. I love them. I think they're just so fun. Aaron, hope Happy gets better. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Butcher Pete, get well, Mr. Happy. I bet he'd like a like spike. That's all he's been asking for, honestly. When I was taking him to the vet yesterday, and he was just going, Adam, what about the algorithm? What about the troubling, confusing, perplexing YouTube algorithm? They're not going to click like if I'm in this box. And I was saying, don't worry about the algorithm. This is about your health, Happy. And he was going, no, think about retention rate. Think about engagement. What's your click-through rate, Adam? What's your click? He wouldn't shut up about it. He wouldn't shut up. So if you could like the video, it's more for him than it is for me, honestly. And Dagan, Adam, you know your stream is a full 3 minutes behind. Yes, yeah, it always is. I mean, you can pause your stream if you want to sync it up, or you can piss off. I'm singing. I don't mind. Excuse me. Tamina in a mental hospital. Yeah, I see that she's getting a new gimmick. Sure that'll go well. Asuka's out here at the moment. Stream? Yeah, BT Sports stream, yeah. Asuka's out here. And her opponent... Oh yeah, she's against Charlotte tonight, isn't she? But the new women's tag champs are out here. Or one of them is. Just the one? Out the way. Asuka is shocked. No, both of them are here. Bayley 2 belts. She's got sunglasses. That means she's a heel, guys. That means she's a heel. She's wearing sunglasses. And that makes her a heel. Obscure. Numpty had bladder issues as well. What helped was one of those water fountains. Moving water seemed to help. Weird, but just an idea. Check Insta message. So yeah, I used to have one and it broke. And maybe he was drinking more water when he had that. Yeah, I think that's a really good shout. Actually, I should get another one. Really, it just stopped working after like a month, and I thought, oh bollocks to it. I've got one of those auto drip, like it automatically dispenses water. It's like it, you know what I mean. You fill a thing with it, and so it filled, you know, because he's always knocking his bowl around, right? Because I guess that's because he likes the movement. He's always knocking his bowl around, and so I got something which, if he does knock his bowl around, it'll fill more up immediately.
With our star quality. And so should you, Asuka. That's right, because, you know, I'm sure most nights would be fitting for the Raw Women's Champion to open up Monday Night Raw.
What?
But tonight,
What's she on about?
it's not that nice, sweetheart.
The date's wrong on the description. Oh, okay, never mind.
Anybody's been living under a rock, which is probably a lot of you. Last Friday night on SmackDown, we defeated Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions!
I don't know if these would be better in front of an audience, but Bayley especially, her promos, I think have been really, really weak.
And the boss, the blueprint, Sasha Banks, and now a two-time women's tag team champion. Woo! This is my ring.
Whereas Asuka actually nails it every time. Like, she's just got so much charisma. Bayley is like... It's like she's rehearsing almost. find it really awkward.
Shut up and get out of our...
Here we go. It's Asuka versus Charlotte. Again. Brian Bunker, Roman numerals! There you go. Daft Boy, sadly, I've lost 20% of my sight. Sigh. Very good. Stephen, big love to Big Boss Man Pacitti and Mr. Happy. Thank you very much, Stephen. I like that. JP, oh God. I hope they like me. Does my bum look big in these tights? What am I streaming again? Christ, those lights look bright. I think I'm going to be sick. These are a few of the thoughts that are likely to go through the heads of Adam just before he streams. It took me a minute to get what you were talking about there. It was a list. It was a list, wasn't it? Can't even remember which one. Debuts. Let's talk wrestling. Quick one. Who the hell taught you how to hold a mug? Oh, because I hold it weird. My hands are big, right? So it won't... Look, the handle's quite small. I can't be bothered to listen to another Charlotte promo, if I'm honest. Sorry if I'm missing anything. It's the same thing every time. So that's weird, isn't it? So sometimes I hold it... how do I hold it? Sometimes like that? Oh, like that sometimes? I don't know. Why do you... You spent $1.99 to tell me I hold a mug weird, nutter. George Price, on a scale from 1 to 10, how legal is your stream? I would say a solid 10 because we're paying for it via BT Sport. Oh, here come the Iconics. It's because they've set this up already, right? The match at Backlash is triple threat for the women's tag team titles. And is that now going to be set up here? If so, why did they announce it before Raw?
Charlotte, you aren't the sharpest tool in the shed, are you? The most good-looking, though, that's for sure. The only match everyone wants to see.
The most good-looking tool in the shed. It's not the expression.
No, actually, that match is happening this Sunday.
Here we go. Yeah, triple threat. Yeah, Nikki and Alexa, Sasha and Bayley, Iconics.
A WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Woo.
But can you make it quick because Asuka and
Oh, my stream, sorry, has skipped forward though. I don't know what happened. BT, damn it.
So hurry along. Enjoy the spotlight.
Oh, it's skipped back. Oh, I'll find a different stream, guys, on BT. You know what? I'm just going to sort actual BT out, I think. It's working. It's all kicking off. And it's a VT stream. What's weird, though, is that it's in 4:3 aspect ratio. I don't think it matters that much. We're going old school. It's fine. Matthew McFadden. Here comes the big dog. Roman numerals. Daft Boy. I was robbed by 6 dwarves last night. Not happy. Javier. A little bit this time, but this one is for Happy. Thank you very much, Javier. Cheers. Newport's finest. Hello. Lovely to see you. Hey, mate. Hoping Happy's health improves. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. Nothing better than the friendship between a man and his cat. Lost mine 2 years ago while I was travelling around Europe. They are temperamental buggers, but amazing companions. Take care. Yeah, that's what I like about That's what I like about cats is that you sort of play by their rules, don't you? Like dogs. I love dogs. I really love dogs. But they're always happy to see you, which is lovely. But it's not as dignified as a cat. A cat, you have to impress them. Quite like that. Bit weird. And Mish, hello. To be fair, it's been 1 whole week since we had Asuka versus Charlotte on Raw. It has, yeah. I'm really looking forward to this match. We're 15 minutes in already. Just a reminder. It's been 1 week since we saw the match. I'm not going to carry on. The date and the title is off. Is it? I thought I did. Oh no, I put 5 instead of 6, didn't I? We're in June now. Okay. Let me just change that. Just fixing it, just doing a bit of admin. This is fun, isn't it? This is my job. Stream now, classic. Apologies if I'm a bit off tonight. I mean, I'm always pretty shite, but Always pretty rubbish, but I've not slept a great deal again today. 8th of the 6th, 2020. Changes being saved. All changes saved. Hey, he's done it. Did you watch the main event from last night, Adam? No, I haven't had a chance to see it. I know EO won, and she jumped off the house. This stream actually is bothering me. The 4x3 thing, I don't like it. Right, that's not going to work either. Right, looks like we're going back to the first one. I'll do. Don't go breaking my heart. Montana. Oh, also, like Spike, if I didn't get that point across. Montana, thank you very much. Deathlink 10. Hey, Adam. Hope you and Mr. Happy are doing well. Been streaming TW 2020 today and doing a company in 2020 in the UK. And I just hired you as my authority figure, so I hope that goes well. It always does. It always goes well. Enjoy Raw. Looking forward to Christian. Me too, Deathlink. That's the thing I'm most excited. I hope you enjoyed TW 2020, by the way. Yeah, that's the bit that I'm most excited about. Bloody Christian Peep show. Oh yeah, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun. Ahead of the greatest match ever, which is apparently actually really good. It's been pre-taped, and apparently it's just a very, very good match. Which is a bit disappointing. I wanted them to, like, ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Orton kicks him right in the nads. Hey, you. DQ. Ding, ding, ding. And that's it. I wanted them to ruin it. I wanted it to just be a complete and utter mess. Or Orton just no-show. That'd have been fun. I don't want to see a good match in front of nobody. I don't care. I've seen enough good wrestling in my life. I want to be messed with as a viewer. I want Orton to be the ultimate troll like he is on Twitter. I think he's hilarious. I think he's so funny. We'll see. We'll see on Sunday night. Dagan, here's another $2 for Mr. Happy. Feel better soon. Thank you very much. I will pass that on to him. It's just so weird, isn't it? The whole branding around Backlash. Because it's everywhere. It does, like, the Backlash logo's tiny, and just you look around the performance center and all the screens. Greatest match ever. Alexios, love all you guys, love the streams. Please, sir, can I join the Adam Pacitti Club? Giving it its full name. For that, you're in. Welcome. George Price, hope Happy is okay. I have V, and I love them all. It's Roman numerals! He has 5, I assume. Is that what you're doing there? Are you being cheeky? I think that's what he's doing. Ashley Shepherd, favourite theme from the Ruthless Aggression era? Shelton Benjamin's. Love Shelton Benjamin's theme. I like Batista's as well. No, I'm going Shelton. Going Shelton. Ain't no stopping me. No. It's just great, isn't it? Just so underrated. You know what? I watched last week. Oh, wait. What's... Oh, now it's later tonight that Asuka's having a match. It's not what they told us. So we're getting a triple threat match now. With 2 of the 3 teams at Backlash. Whatever, I just don't care. Yeah, I watched back the Michaels Shelton match. Because I was doing a voiceover for 10 greatest Raw matches ever. And that one wasn't even mentioned as an... No, 10 greatest Raw main events ever. And I was like, oh, that Michaels Shelton match it's got to be on there. But it wasn't main event, it turns out. I thought it was. I just had it in my head that it was the main event. It wasn't. So I went back and watched it. It started. And it's just... I must have watched the Super Kick like 6 or 7 times. I had it in VLC and I was just doing frame by frame. It's so good. It's so good. Ashley, thank you very much for the donation. E.G., hey King, I'll be at work and miss Christian's peep show. Fancy giving me a Pacitti peep show before I leave for work. Cheers. Just a little bit of nipple for you. I can't do nipple actually. Sorry, E.G. Check out my OnlyFans. OTG, what's happened? Also, hope Happy is okay. Nothing's happened, mate. Nothing's happened. Asuka came out. It looked like she was going to have a match with Charlotte, and then Sasha and Bayley came out arguing. Iconics came out. Charlotte came out. Now we got a triple threat match for nothing. There you go. James, is it me or does the lighting look weird? I don't know. My in my flat or on the screen, the lighting looks normal to me. I think. In my flat, what am I on about? It just looks like it always does. No, the lighting looks normal to me. I mean, this stream is really low resolution for some reason, so I can't really see what's going on anyway. Let's talk wrestling. Watch this. Adam, you're my favourite pizza place. What? What are you on about? Devon Collier. Who should Edge's next opponent be? Randy Orton. Hugh Janus. What? No, I've got to give you a proper answer there. I'd like to see him. I think Seth, to be honest. And I'd actually like Edge to go over there. I know Seth's involved in some pretty big storyline stuff at the moment. But once that's all wrapped up, and you've got to keep in mind that Edge is probably going to go away for 6 weeks, 2 months or so. Next match will probably be SummerSlam, right? Yeah, I'd like to see Edge Rollins. See if they can top the greatest match ever. Hugh Janus. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? I mean, you wrote she gagged, but I thought I'd give it a bit more. Shannon. What was the highlight? Oh, sorry. What has the highlight of quarantine been for you? Lots of love from Boston. The company not having to go into administration. I thought we were going to be screwed. What's the highlight been? Nothing. I hate it. I'm going. I thought I was getting into the swing of things, right? Charlotte in control. I thought I was getting into the swing of things, and the last week has been, or last couple of weeks, in fact, really, really tough. What has the highlight been? I don't know. There's not been a highlight. Deliveroo's still operating. What? Sometimes I get burritos from Deliveroo. Shannon, what's your highlight? We are all going mental. Yeah, no, of course, yeah, no, without a doubt, yeah. It sucks, doesn't it? I'm thinking of maybe taking next week off to sort myself out a little bit. Because I slept a load this evening and I'm really feeling it now. Really feeling the burnout. So I'll see how Happy gets on. But might do Backlash and then take a week off next week. I don't know, we'll see. Michael, why is a triple threat tag match never actually a triple threat with just 2 people in the ring? Concept bugs me. P.S. Love the streams. Always great. Thank you very much, Michael. I never really thought about it. Why is a triple threat match? Never actually a triple threat with just 2 people in the ring. What? I don't... Should there be 2 people in the ring? If there's triple threat, it should be 3 people in the ring. What? And one has to tag in and out? In kayfabe, you'd never want to tag somebody in though, right? Because then you've got less chance of winning because you're not the legal man or woman. You meant triple threat tag. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, no, okay, that's fair play. That makes sense. Obscure. What role would I have in Pacitti Club, and why is your sexy valet? Don't give this money to Happy. He will just use it on catnip. Habbo Club for life. That's how triple threat tags are. No, I got you. No, I got you. He'll just use. He doesn't actually like catnip. I bought him a big bag of catnip. I've never had a cat that likes catnip. Never had a. Yeah. I bought him a load of it. Sprinkled it all over the floor. Just wasn't bothered. I got a load and put it like that. Went, have some. Just smush a load of dreamies in it. Couldn't give a toss. Adam, do you have a new sofa? No. Mr. Collier, Edge versus Rollins already has some history because Rollins almost curb stomped him a while ago now on Raw. Fair point. Yes. Yeah, I think it's an easy one to build, and it would be a brilliant match. Cheese. She likes cheese. Your cat likes cheese. Sorry, I need to give context, don't I? Cheese. She likes cheese. Bronzy saying, my cat isn't interested. She likes dreamies and cheese. Happy likes loves a yogurt. I left a yogurt pot on the table once and he got it down. He was having a whale of a time. Wes, just saw the end of last night's stream. Is Mr. Happy okay? Wes, thanks for checking in, mate. Nice to see you. Yeah, he's alright. He's hiding under the sofa at the moment. He's not in like the best way or anything, but I think he's getting better. And he doesn't seem in loads of pain now because they've dosed him up on painkillers again. My cat loves Marmite. Cheese! You like cheese? Average Gamer, thank you very much for the donation, mate. Thank you for every stream over the past couple of months. You've genuinely helped so much. Hope Mr. Happy is okay. Please use my BT login until you sort it. At Steve Curtis on Twitter. Ah, nice one. I'll make a note of that. I'm not using Twitter now, but I might message you off a Cultaholic account or something. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Austin, did you hear that Dolph Ziggler actually wanted to be an artist, not a wrestler? Too bad he can't draw. Get well soon, Happy. Thank you very much, Austin. Crisps, yeah, Happy likes crisps. He likes licking the salt off. He likes salty stuff, but it's not bad for his bladder again. I got a bollocking once. I put a video on Instagram of Happy licking a crisp. And some random messaged me going, that's not good for him, which is fair enough, I guess. There was only one crisp though, bit of prawn cocktail. Loves it. Das Boo, why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot.
Yes, I am.
Kind of mental with these, honestly. Flipping heck. Thank you, Das Boo, in a way. Jay-Z Animal, hi Adam, missed some live streams, glad to see you, lovely to see you again. There is a salute for you. My cat licks the butter, if you leave it out. Okay. Right, what's happening in this match? Billie Kay is dominating Asuka. Yeah, sorry, I get your point about the thing, because you'd never want to tag anyone. You'd only ever, like, it makes no sense for Sasha Banks to tag in one of the Iconics or tag in Charlotte Flair or whatever, right? I totally understand. Yeah, it should be 3 in the ring all the time, and you're only allowed to tag in your teammate. The point is you steal a tag in. Well, it's a bit crap though, isn't it? Like, oh, you were close enough to me to tag it. I don't know. It doesn't feel... If you step too close, you might get tagged in. That's not really what I watch wrestling for. Do you know what I mean? I think, yeah, I agree it'd be much better with 3 in the ring. So you got Asuka, Billie Kay, and Sasha. Sasha can only tag in Bayley. Yeah, I like a tornado tag as well. You know what I'd prefer, actually? Is not some bollocks thrown together triple threat tag team match that doesn't really mean much. Especially when we've got one coming up on Sunday. I get it, it's easy, like there's going to be tension between Asuka and Charlotte because they've got another flipping match. Again. And then there's going to be a bit further... Ah, oh, thing's broken. No. Randall, Keith. I'll just do all the bits. I'll do all the bits for 2 hours, right? Is that better? Should I just do that? What happened to that wrestler? You love it! Join us! Everybody happy? It's going to be a long night, says Emmett. It's going to be a long night. These are meant to be fun. I'm having fun. Who likes fun? We all like fun? Let's try and fix this. Right, I'm watching in 4x3. The match is over. Charlotte's music's playing. Charlotte won, guys. Oh, it's good. I love that finish. I love that finish. That was a good finish, wasn't it? Goodness me. I'm not dying. I'm just... these streams have generally like been working on here. Why is it in 4x3? Everybody looks very squished. I look like that. Billy tapped to Asuka and Charlotte attacked Asuka. Okay. Do I... Oh, sorry, yeah. I am your What Culture Pro Wrestling General Manager. Here with a big announcement. Buy some shirts. Prince Amin will be in action in Dagenham. Sign up to What Culture Extra. All of those things. Love doing those announcement videos. Obscure. My cats like Roman numerals. Habo Club for life. Thank you very much, Obscure. The favourite pizza place joke is a Smosh reference. They and Cultaholic have been keeping me laughing in these dark times. It was funny to hear you say it. Gotcha. See, I've not watched Smosh. I've only watched one Smosh video ever, to be honest. And it was the one where they did the Pokemon thing, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. There's a single frame of, I want to say his name's Anthony. It's the one that's got slightly too big eyebrows, like Charlie off Busted. And there's a single frame of him in some SpongeBob SquarePants underpants, going like that. Anyone remember that? That's the only Smosh that I've ever seen. Let's Talk Wrestling. There's an insight into my experience of Smosh. Miranda, thank you for these streams. Please do take next week off if that's what's best for you. The content you've been putting out during lockdown has been great, but your mental health is most important. Thank you very much, Miranda. I'll see how I feel next week. Just a bit burnt out this week. The taking Happy to the vet and then back to the vet again has just been just a bit rough, obviously. But all good. Anthony is dead, Adam. What? I don't think he is. In fact, I know he's not. That's the video that started their career. Yeah, I remember that going like really viral on like Newgrounds and College Humor and Funny Junk and all of those videos. What's the... I'm missing one there. E-Bound's World. E-Bound's World, I think, is where I watched it. Way before YouTube. Alexios says, I might have missed my super chat. Let's have a look. There you are. Shout out to your host. Thanks very much. Cheers. That was an important one. I can't believe I missed that. Anthony did leave Smosh though. Right, okay. James Harris. Another joke you probably won't get. A bunch of cows standing in a field. Which one is going on holiday? The one with the week off. Week off. It's good, yeah. Roman numerals.
Well, it was last week's emotional interview with Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic that left the WWE Universe with more questions than answers.
Yeah, it was bollocks. It's not more questions than answers. It was the only question is why did they put that on TV? Why did they hype something once again that they didn't deliver? Alex Roberts, they did it at Survivor Series, didn't they? NXT vs Raw vs SmackDown, 3 people in the ring at one time. It worked well, yeah. Right, Alex, yeah. It does work when they do it. He looks very good in a suit. It's rare to see a wrestler wearing a suit that isn't tremendously ill-fitting. He's going to recruit Byron Saxton. Yes, please. Liam McGregor, do you think Orton should be allowed to use the most devastating finisher again, the punt kick? Yeah, of course it should, yeah. Oh no, he's kicking Byron out. Oh, Seth's on commentary. He's so good. He's a very sinister man, isn't he? Sue Ellen, why is Charlotte involved in everything? Seriously. Because she's the queen of WWE. Have you not been paying attention, Sue Ellen? It's not a feud without a bit of Charlotte, is it? On all brands. What was that? Oh, I hate wrestling. I hate it. Hi Ray, how you doing? What a son of a bitch. Cut to commercial. Oh, oh, what is going on? What is going on? They're just taking the piss, aren't they? Oh. Connor, Charlotte's definitely getting added to the Raw match on Sunday, isn't she? Yeah, mate. Yeah. Do you reckon this is? Yeah. Do you reckon this is just leading to? Feels a bit weird though. Yeah. No, she probably is. Although she's on all the brands, maybe she'll do something over on SmackDown. No, she doesn't really fit in there. Just give her some time off. Just give her some time off, for goodness sake. Das Boot. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Only 2.5 hours left, Adam. Thank you very much. My thoughts exactly. Son of a bitch. What a son of a bitch. Jared, give Tiny Pete and Ben a pay rise. Scrouge crap cheaty. You mean Scrooge? I'll give them a pay rise when you learn to spell. Alexios, simping for Sethi. He's great, isn't he? Peter and Ben paid well as well. You bet. Shut up. Tom Hunt, why did the baker have brown hands? Because he needed a poo. As in. 2 hours, 24 minutes. Bam! Yes, that's been great. Ray's another one that does the, like, weird, breathy promo voice. Show us the waxworks, Adam. No, we've done enough waxwork. You've seen all the waxworks. I've run out of stuff. There's nothing on the internet that you've not seen. I've shown you literally everything on the internet. What else is there? What haven't we watched that's on the internet? No, I can't show that. More explicit than I thought it was going to be. Mishk, is the Superstar Exchange thing, you mean the Superstar Shake-Up, done now or just forgotten about? It lasted a week and only... oh, sorry, you mean... I apologise, I thought you meant the draft. It lasted a week and only Charlotte and Corbin did it. They're not talking about it. Didn't Apollo Crews, didn't he? He headed over. Was that part of it and they got AJ? But AJ didn't count. Apollo Crews and AJ weren't a direct trade. There's another trade coming when they need to. It's all bollocks, isn't it? It's all bollocks. It's just so stupid. I can't be bothered with it. Obscure Habbo Club versus Pacitti Club. Book it, son of a bobber. Bobber, it looks so natural there. Do you know what I mean? I'm so accustomed to seeing Bobber all the time. What are you doing, Mark Leslie? Why are you spamming? You're not normally a dick. Why are you doing that, Mark? Weird. Everybody going mental tonight. Mikey, Adam, Glad Happy's doing better. Thank you very much. Was wondering, best memory from live reactions at What Culture or Cultaholic? Someone too drunk, perhaps, or best reaction? I think the funniest thing that ever happened was a complete accident. It's when that bottle of Carver or whatever it was, Bucks Fizz, went off in my face. Couldn't script it. What's going on with Ray's webcam?
Really appreciate your concern, Tom.
Really appreciate your concern, Tom.
This morning, and he still doesn't want to make any promises, but the prognosis is promising. My eye is definitely healing, but any further damage to the cornea or an infection is always high risk. You know, Tom, I still don't know.
What a son of a bitch.
But when I do, here's a warning.
I still don't know if I'm going to be medically cleared to compete. But when I do, you've contradicted yourself in 2 sentences, Ray. Do you know, or don't you? If I...
619 with the name Monday Night Messiah written all over it.
Oh, that will show him. He's taken your eye out, and you're saying you're going to get him on the ropes and hit him with a 619.
I'm gonna kick your ass, Seth.
Whoa. Ray, you don't understand the power of your words. If you continue to spread these lies about what happened to you, about your sacrifice, Ray, you had the opportunity to walk away gracefully after your greatest moment here in WWE. You could walk away a champion, a legend, a hero, but you continue to spread this misinformation. Ray, I am a peaceful man. I gave you an opportunity.
Softly spoken, Seth. Lovely. The triple
I
S.
want to give you one more chance. I want to personally invite you and your son Dominic to come to Raw next week. And I hope you come in peace, so that I can tell you and show you face
You can hear
to face
the talk back.
that the sacrifice that you made was for the greater good.
Enough, Seth. Enough. You know damn well that the reason you're inviting me is only because I'm not medically cleared. But I will be cleared soon.
You just said you didn't know if you would be.
But the whole world will know about it. Daddy,
Will I be medically cleared? I don't know. I'm going to hit you with a 619, but only if I'm cleared when I'll be cleared next week. Shut up. Oh, what's happened here? Aleister Black's just attacked Seth, and he's knocked him off his chair. How did you not see him? He couldn't jump the barricade, could he? Is he hidden under the ring or something? Oh, here we go. We're back to the flipping break again. What the What's up with the timing of these breaks? I know I say this every week, but that was literally like 4 minutes of TV. And now I'm watching a rugby ad. It's all fake. See that rubbish. Tomo, giving up on Raw. It's so boring now. I wish I could do the same, mate. Brothers, sorry. Cultaholic have helped me more than you know. Thank you for saving me. Been a year since I attempted to take my life. Thank you for keeping me busy, mate. I'm really happy that we could help in some small way, mate. That means a lot. I hope you're doing better now as well. Take care of yourself. And, yeah, cheers. Faustino, how about another Isle of Wight wax figure sing-along? It's not Isle of Wight. There was a waxworks on the Isle of Wight, Braiding Waxworks Museum. I never went. That was Great Yarmouth, I think, the Braiding Waxworks. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Oh! The headline is Nightmare Braiding Waxworks back on display. It's shut now. I can't believe I never got a chance to go. They're not that bad, though. I mean, let's face it, right? I don't know what this is meant to be. This is off BBC News. I don't know who that is. It's somebody, she's got
Day one.
poo on her face.
It's not day one of work.
I don't know what's happening
It
there.
starts way before that.
Waxworks are just crap, aren't they? Right?
You can get there.
I think you've got to be a real gorm to find waxworks in any way entertaining. I get the Yarmouth, the Great Yarmouth waxworks, because they're bad. That's funny. I'd go there. But what's the appeal? What's the appeal of going and seeing something that sort of looks like a real person? Why is that entertaining?
Dogs have hands too. Clean them
Anyone?
with pedigree dentistix to help keep their teeth and gums healthy.
Could anyone? The appeal is wax. Right, sorry. That makes sense now.
Bring your backstory to life. Start a free trial at Ancestry.
They're much more impressive in person. Okay.
That's the worst. Everybody in the world
Because
thinks
it's
this is
art.
the worst thing you've ever done.
Because celebrities are better than us.
Taking shots at Armstrong last week.
The thing, I see people occasionally post them on their Instagram or Facebook. People I used to be friends with.
I'm not
It's like, oh, look at this. I'm standing next to Idris Elba. No, you're not. It's a waxwork. It doesn't look anything like Idris. It looks like a waxwork. You stood next to a waxwork. You paid what, £19.50 to get in there and stand next to a glorified candle. What's the appeal? Nobody's going, oh my god, you met Idris Elba? That's amazing. Nobody's thinking that. They're going, oh, you went to Madame Tussauds. Anyway, we got a tag match. We got another tag match. It is Austin Theory and Bobby Murphy taking on Humberto Carrillo and Aleister Black. Right, I'll stop talking about... And I'm sorry, because there'll be people who I'm upset by going mental on Madame Tussauds. Unnecessarily. Nobody asked my opinion on the waxworks. There are people in the chat that are watching now thinking, oh, am I a Gorm? The answer's yes. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But if you thought, oh, I've got a free afternoon. I'm in London. I'm in Leicester Square. You know what I should do? I should go and see some painted wax. Don't shoot the messenger. Alright? It's a tag match with 4 of perhaps the hottest prospects in WWE. And here I am talking about what I just call glorified candles. Kickity kicks. They're just great. They are so good. Reverses. Don't hit the Murphy's Law. You can go to Eminem's World instead. Yeah, that's in Leicester Square as well, isn't it? The one thing I find interesting about that place is the smell that they pump out. That sickly sweet smell. It's so unique. It doesn't make me want to go in. It obviously works or they wouldn't do it, right? But that smell, it doesn't smell like M&M's. Whew. Roll up. Lovely stuff. Very nice. Nice. It's good. Good old wrestling, eh? Good old wrestling. Doesn't smell like M&M's. It smells like somebody set fire to a big pile of aspartame. Is that it? Good. Bring Charlotte back out. Come on. Let's have Charlotte beat all of them, actually. I'd rather... Let's do that. Why couldn't that have gone on for 10, 15 minutes? Oh my god, Rey Mysterio's music. He's back. He's medically cleared to compete. Oh no, it's Seth Rollins. And he's got a mask on. He's got a Rey mask on, I think. My stream's quite poor quality. I think he was wearing a mask, but I can't really tell. Yeah, he was. And now... Seth, the Rollins brigade are kicking the crap out of the good guys.
Mysterio. Gonna make an example out of Carrillo.
God, I'm incensed that he wore that mask.
I told you not to stuck your nose in my business.
The NXT got kick his eye. Kick his eye. Sorry, I missed a load of generous donations here, haven't I? I reckon the eventual trade for AJ will be Roman. Maybe. It's not a bad shout, mate. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. Put it down with the law. I was take his eye, sorry. I feel like the NXT lads are just going to get so bored that they will start sort of disrupting the show a little bit. Like shouting, take his eye, take his eye. They've not been told to do that. They're bored. They've been sat there at this point for what? Probably about 4 hours, 15 minutes. They've already taped one episode of Raw. Stomp! He's done the stomp. Come on, do the punt.
This is what happens if you want to be a hero. This is what happens if you want to stand in the way of Seth Rollins. Yeah,
He's burnt him down good and proper there. Ashley, how did you get into wrestling? I was watching, what was the first thing I saw? Warrior Hogan at Mania. I think it was the first. It's the first thing that I remember seeing. It's just something that my dad and I always really bonded over. My brother liked it when we were kids as well. He used to get the old Silvervision VHS tapes. Ashley, my dad got me WWF Attitude when I was 6, and I was hooked when he said, "This is The Rock. He's the People's Champion." Your dad, a proper hype man. No, that's really cool. That's really cool. And I imagine the video games got a lot of people into wrestling as well, especially during those times. It's another thing that they're going to miss with not having a 2K21. It's like it's another year of potential. It's Randy Orton. It's the funniest man in the company. Another year of potential new fans that they might draw in. Because I remember people coming over to my house not having watched wrestling before, playing the video games, and then watching it after playing the video games. They like the game so much.
one answer right now is whether or not Edge is going to be the only guest.
Yes, he is the only one.
Okay, that's next, right?
Yes.
Outstanding.
Oh dear.
Why that look?
Christian's getting punted. Christian's getting punted. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
I think there quite possibly could be 2 guests on the Peep Show.
Oh my god. 2 guests on the Peep Show. It's going to be Charlotte. It's going to be Charlotte. Yes. Come on. Go out and call yourself the Queen. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. If you close your eyes tonight, look up to the sea. Bloody love him. He's looking amazing. He's not aged, has he? He's not aged since like 2009. Quick booties. Chris is looking amazing. Looking amazing. Drog. A few weeks ago, I swear I heard Cole on commentary yell "Crippler crossface" when Brian locked in the yes slot. Have I gone nuts? I didn't hear it. I didn't see anyone tweet about it or anything like that. Or anything posted anywhere. So I think you might be going mental. Join the party. HBK's lazy eye. Just take my money and shut up. Oh, we're going to a break again. Just take my money and shut up. The same thing I said to my dealer yesterday while buying enough speed for a whole... I don't know how to pronounce that. Vermac Panzer division. I don't know how to pronounce that. Getting really bad deja vu. Adam Darwin, I'm late. Is Mr. Happy okay? Yeah, Happy's fine. He's hiding under there. He's not 100% by any means, but he's dosed up on painkillers, so at least he's not in any pain. He's alright. He's alright. Jared, has anyone ever told you look like Adam from What Culture? Like Wilborn? Yeah. Well, he modelled himself after me. That's what happened there, right, guys? Sue Ellen, this is the best Seth. Such a sinister bastard. Sue Ellen, I could not agree more. He's smashing it, isn't he? And so's Rey Mysterio. What a son of a bitch! Obscure. Stream Habbo instead of Raw. What was the best room? So I used to hang around in Newsbox and Snoozebox. Were the two private rooms that I used to hang around in. In fact, might do a Habbo stream at some point. It's a bit noncy actually, isn't it? Probably won't do a Habbo stream. I see that progress shirt. Yeah, I'm running out of clean clothes. I need to do another load of washing, to be honest. A Roman walks into a bar. Bam! Very good. Let's talk wrestling. So Adam, I've been taking online swimming lessons during lockdown. I've been practicing in the bath. I did 4 widths this morning. It's going well. Enjoy that far too much. Austin, how can anybody find this exciting? Watches Raw. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Seth is nailing it. I feel I'm being unfair. I'd have liked that tag match to go on a little bit longer. I'm just sleep deprived and in a bad mood. I'm slagging off Waxworks left, right, and centre. They could literally have the greatest match ever tonight, and I'd be like, oh. You know how it is. James Harris, you just know there's going to be a thread on some obscure Waxwork fans forum asking why wrestling is any more appealing than wax figures. Bring it on. That's my next feud, right? That's my next feud. I've done Matthew Wright. Who else have I feuded with in this? Piers Morgan for a bit until he blocked me. Who else have I wound up? Bring it on, you Waxwork mother flippers. You pathetic losers. And if you're a part of a Waxwork forum, you have no life. You have no life. You will never, ever find love. Your disappointments. So bring it on. If you Waxwork losers want a piece of this, I'll honestly go into Madame Two Swords. If you want to start beef, I'll go into Madame Two Swords with a flamethrower and I'll melt each and every one of those bastards. Just to watch you cry. Bit weird that. DG, have you ever been to Bodyworks? I went in Amsterdam on mushrooms. It didn't end well. Bodyworks? Well, the shop. I remember is there a shop called Bodyworks? What's Bodyworks? Is it a Waxwork thing? No, Bodywork. Yeah, I know the thing. I know the thing. No, I've never been to one. I think my mum used to get it delivered. Is it that? Yeah, I think so. I don't know what I'm talking about Bodyworks. Well, yeah. I've never taken mushrooms. I've got a mate at the moment, and she struggles with her sleep, and she was like, yeah, I got these mushrooms delivered from Amsterdam. I'm micro-dosing. It's these little tablet-sized things. And she's like, oh, it's really helping me with my sleep pattern. I'm not going to do it, by the way. It's wrong. It's illegal. And I was like, oh, you got them delivered? Is that legal? She was like, yeah, because it's just the spores. Nothing to worry about. Is that true? And I looked it up, and she's been getting Class A's delivered through the post. I mean, they're not going to do anything, are they? They're not going to treat it like heroin or whatever. But she's just getting... Sorry, Christian's in the ring now. Bodyworks is dead bodies in different poses. Oh, right, I'm thinking Body Shop. No, I'm not. Jesus Christ. I am mixing up Bodyworks Avon with... Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for the greatest match ever. Oh, look at that lovely. Can I have the link, please? Yeah, somebody paste the link in. Not to the stream, to Bodyworks. Sorry. Oh, that's on the shirt.
You know how excited I was for your return to the ring after 9 long years, after coming back from a career-ending injury.
Concentrate. It's the Peep show.
Happy I was for you at WrestleMania, that big moment at WrestleMania.
What, when he murdered Orton? Wait.
But I have to be honest with you. Right now, at this point, I think you're running on fumes.
Whoa! What a heel turn. Yeah. Come on, guys. Kiss. Kiss him. Kiss him.
I gotta be honest with you. The greatest wrestling match ever. I don't even think you could pull that off in your prime.
What? What's he doing here? I don't understand.
We're best friends. And we have to be brutally honest with each other here, right? Right? Those are some high, lofty expectations. And if you think for 1 second that you can live up to that, you're lying to yourself.
Whoa, Christian.
You're starting to buckle, and I don't think that you can handle the pressure.
You know what? Why don't you just pump the brakes right now, okay?
He's gonna have. What are you talking about, Christian? He's gonna have the greatest match ever. He could be 104 and he'd have the greatest match ever in his sleep.
Have you ever thought
What a dick.
what I'm going through emotionally when I haven't had a straight up wrestling match, no bells and whistles for 9.5 years? And not only that, now
Are they? Do you feel like they're sort of underselling the brutality of the last man standing match? It's like you're referring to it as bells and whistles.
You got no crew, you got no gear, now climb it. Just do it, go. So pardon me if this edge is a little bit different.
I don't understand why Christian was so nasty. And what's the? Who cares if it's not the greatest wrestling match ever? No, nothing's on the line. I get it. It's Edge proving to himself that he can still go.
To give you confidence when you were so nervous you didn't know if you could go out there before every one of our tag team matches. Pardon me if this Edge has some self-doubt because he's about to face a guy in Randy Orton at Backlash who has been here for those 9.5 years and is firing on every cylinder.
Is he? Is he?
That's what I'm hearing right now. Excuses.
Why are you so angry, Christian? It's not that big a deal. It's just a match. Why would Christian be behaving? What's his motivation for doing this?
Hit a spear there, flash a smile, and go home. Did you think that's what was going to happen here?
What if Christian sides with Orton? Oh, I'd love to see another Christian match, to be honest.
Where's the belief? I know somebody that used to believe in you more than anyone. And that was your mom. She was there for every one of your big matches, for all of your title wins. She was sitting right there at ringside. And if you don't think she's going to be sitting there for this one, then you're wrong. You know she is.
Is his mum dead?
Put it to you like this, Adam. If Edge isn't gonna show up at Backlash, then step through these ropes and go home right now.
A lot of emotion. A lot of emotion. She is, okay. Thank you for filling me in there. I wasn't being disrespectful. I genuinely didn't know.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, it was all a test. It was all a test.
We believe in you.
Yeah, come on.
We saw something at WrestleMania.
He was just trolling. He was just winding him up. He was just messing with the man who lost his mum.
He's never seen it either.
just joshing you, Edge. You can't. Good stuff.
As you've ever been. We think you can win. we think you can have the greatest wrestling match ever.
Christian, I am Bayley.
Just joshing your pal. Go out and have the best match ever.
Words out of your mouth any longer. I'm going to be sick to my stomach. We think. All I'm hearing right now is what you two think and not what you actually know. Edge, you made one guarantee for this match between you and I this Sunday at Backlash. And that guarantee, Edge, was that you were going to try. And I think that is absolutely pathetic. The expectations on this match are astronomical. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when you don't live up to those expectations? Huh? I am going to embarrass you. I am going to humiliate you. I'm going to take every ounce of passion, every ounce of grit away from you until you, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, are a broken man who is forced to be sent back home where he belongs with his wife, Beth, and his daughters, his beautiful little baby girls, Lyric and Ruby and Edge. All because at this Sunday at Backlash, in the greatest wrestling match ever,
Fucking hell.
the redemption of Edge is over.
Like, the delivery's great, isn't it? It's the content itself. It's the words that they're saying. No, it's not. Actually, Randy. No, it isn't. You dick. Put your fingers up. Do the fireworks. Come on, Edge. It's yeah. The words are crap. Edge, an amazing performer. Christian was really good there. Randy Orton, really, really good. But the words that are actually coming out of their mouths, it's tripe. It's utter crap. It's poorly scripted garbage. And this whole thing is like the whole point, right? Is Edge proving himself and getting that redemption, right? And now they've set it up so he can only do that if he has the greatest match ever, which is obviously not going to be. I'm sure it'll be great. It's just stupid. I'm taking it too seriously. Doesn't matter, does it? I'm sure it'll be a really good match. It wasn't even that bad a segment. I just think the things that they're saying make everyone involved sound a bit stupid.
Between Bobby Lashley and champion Drew McIntyre, and here to provide a little bit of insight, please welcome MVP. MVP, could you offer some perspective as to what exactly happened when Bobby Lashley put Drew McIntyre in that full Nelson?
Charlie, if you would like
Oh, he's got the Shad Gaspard shirt on. That's nice.
the immobilizing, debilitating, excruciating full Nelson,
I've not seen that shirt.
Lashley will use on Drew McIntyre at Backlash.
I saw the other one that they released with just the text on it. I really like that shirt.
You have to tune into the VIP lounge later tonight, where Lashley is my exclusive guest. But what I can tell you is,
What's happening here?
Hey man, what you doing?
It's the truth. It's truth.
Trying to go ahead and give me eyes.
hey, what's up, dog? Yo, anybody ask you, you ain't seen me. I beat Robin Grump for the 24/7, 1287, 711 trophy last week. dog.
Pro Wrestling Tees. Right, I hadn't seen that.
You know what I'm saying? Go hide over here. Man, you are a clown, man. Clown. Yeah, bro, just look out for me, dog. I'm gonna look out for you. Look out.
Oh. There you go. Let's talk wrestling. Sounds like you need some wax, pal. Dissing us. Wax. wax, like punch here. Rory, hi Adam. For your mental well-being, please do take that week off after Backlash. Give yourself a rest and feel better. We will all still be here after. Yeah, I might do. I'll see how I get on if I'm up to it. I generally really enjoy doing these streams, so it just depends how much work's on as well. I can't just take time off. If there's work that needs doing, I need to do it. Hugh, thank you very much for looking out for my well-being. It's good of you. Hugh, Shag, Marry, Kill, Travis Banks, Travis Barker, Travis the Band. I'd marry Travis Banks because he's really, really funny. He's really
Fever Tree started with a simple idea.
He's
of your gin and tonic is
he's just really nice to be around. He was always a good laugh. I like him a lot. Travis Barker, that's the drummer, right? Blink. I don't know anything about him.
real quinine and pure spring water. It's why we make our
But I don't really want to shag Travis the Band
use a single artificial
because I'm a straight man and
because 3/4 of
I don't find them sexually attractive, and then it means I've got to shag 4 as opposed to 1 in Travis Barker. So I guess I'm killing Travis the Band, which I think is the swerve of the century. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Yeah, I think that's the way it's going to be. Travis the Band would be alright to marry, I guess. Dougie, the bassist out of Travis, and I'm not going to talk about Travis loads. He's married to the what's her name out of Train Spotting, the one who sleeps with
South, east, and west.
not Renton,
And
the one the schoolgirl who's in the club
friendly tellers
and he wakes up
and
on her sofa.
the army of
What's her name?
helpers and the masked
Somebody will know.
crusaders.
Talk about Chris. I take my Seth comment back. That mask was daft. Yeah, I'm with you. Red Dev. Sorry, I'm getting to these very late, by the way. Bleeding Travis, who got him started? I've already stopped until somebody mentions the name of that woman, the actor. Kelly McDonald. That's the one, James. Thank you very much. Red Dev. Late to the show today. How are you and Mr. Happy? We're good. We're getting there. Hope everything's okay. Opinion on EO's win. I'm stoked. Yeah, I like it. I feel a bit bad for Rhea. I think it should have been her. I find Rhea more entertaining than EO, personally. But yeah, Rhea's got loads of time, hasn't she? I just think they've sort of squandered Rhea. I think people would have been so into it had she beaten Charlotte. I guess she's held the belt. Yeah, I'm more than happy with it. I'm not whinging by any means. I am whinging. I'm always whinging. Fred, if I ever meet you, can I kiss you? I'm not gonna. I don't know what you look like or who you are, so I'm not gonna give consent to. Because then anyone could come up and go, "Hey, it's me, Fred, off the live," like that, and I can't deal with that because that's giving anyone really the opportunity to kiss me. So no, I'm going to say no, Fred. But thank you very much for asking so politely. Is Bobby Lashley? Why didn't he just pin him? He should have just. Does he not care about the belt? MVP could have just put his foot on him and had that belt. Mish, the change from TakeOver yesterday to this is insane. I know that was a pay-per-view and this is TV, but this episode has been really bad in the first hour. Yeah, a lot's happened, in fairness, in the first hour. Like, they've packed quite a lot in there. Mostly adverts. Mostly the old commercials. Somebody in the chat I saw saying I just don't get I don't get the point of I don't get the story with Edge and Orton. So please tell me what I'm missing. I know that it's a story of redemption. Edge is trying to prove that he's still got it and all that. I get that. What else am I missing here? Why did Christian troll him? What was the point in that? Help me out. Yeah, I agree though, Mish. And Brian, how long till Jay puts himself over? Haha, Edge and Christian podcast reference. I like the brackets. Thanks for these as always, my dude. You're a light, never change. Thank you, Brian. Cheers. That's really kind of you. Is opportunity to kiss you the privilege you get from being in the Pacitti Club? Yes, that's it. We all kiss the leader. No, that's so creepy. So creepy. I don't know why I said that. Chris Locke, thank you, Adam, and the rest of Cultaholic crew for the streams and content over the past few months. It means more to people than you know. Sending good vibes to you all, and especially Mr. Happy. Look after yourself. Chris, lovely message, mate. Thank you. You're a really generous donation as well. Chris, it's our pleasure to be continuing to produce the content that hopefully you guys enjoy. By the way, we're getting to Viking Raiders and the Street Profits again to get him fired up. Right. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It just seems a bit cruel, doesn't it? But no, I guess it worked. Yeah, that's fair. They're 2-2, by the way. No, that does make sense. That does make sense for Christian to do. I still think it's probably cruel and not very... using his mum and that. Felt like you're saying that Christian was trying to light a fire in him. It feels from every promo that Edge's... that fire is well and truly lit anyway. It doesn't seem like... Well, is this going to end in a match on Sunday? I guess if the Viking Raiders go over in the dash. If they go over here, then they can lay claim because they've got one more point to a match. Do you know what I mean? Haven't they done archery already? They've done archery, haven't they? Oh, it was axe throwing, sorry. Oh, they've murdered a man. Oh no, it's just gone in his shoe. You know what I'd really like is Bianca Belair to do some matches. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Would anyone else enjoy that? Really, really talented. Why did they call her up? Obscure. Admit it, you want to play Habbo with me in my sauna. Yeah? I wouldn't say no. Maybe we'll do a Habbo stream at some point. As long as it's kept in a private room and doesn't get creepy. Jared Glover. Tomorrow's Daily Mail headline. Adam Wax Cheaty. Scandal in the wind. Scandal in the wind. That's really good. Former WCPW superstar shoots on waxworks industry. Sorry I'm so behind with these donations. 20 minutes ago that. Dragon. Roman numerals is my legacy. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. It's 2-2 in this round. Hurdles time. They're just running through them. I know some people really like this. And, you know, different strokes for different folks and all that. I personally don't find it funny. There's like the few odd bits that I think, oh, okay, that's alright. But I think it's doing a lot more damage than good. They're doing a dance-off to HBK's theme. Like an entrance.
I got this. Hit the music.
Oh, he's doing Fandango. It's funny because he's like... It's the opposite of his character. Not that he has one anymore, but it's like because he's quite serious and vicious, and he's got a big beard, and like whereas Fandango is chiseled, and that's why it's funny, guys. Why is everyone always having a go at Rowe? I quite like that. I like that running joke that Rowe is so... Profits won it. Profits won it. Is that it? Still going though. Wehrmacht, Armed Forces of Nazi Germany, Panzer Division, Tank Division. I knew Panzer Division. It's a history joke since German soldiers in tanks, submarines and planes were known to do amphetamines to stay awake during combat. Sorry I didn't get it, lazy eye. Raiders got a point there because they've eaten some chicken better. I bet Montez would be really good at a pole vault. I'd love a go at a pole vault. I know I bollocks it. Oh, he's gonna mess it up. Oh, he's done it. He's put the bar up. There's a Sheamus and Cesaro joke though, you can make it yourselves. He's done it, amazing. With a little front flip as well. It's 5-all. Yeah, they tie on that one, but there's still one team ahead though. Right? I'd they go to a waxworks museum next. It'd be good to see like Mr. Bean as a waxwork. They would be stood there, and there would be a Mr. Bean waxwork, and it would look like Mr. Bean, but it'd be made out of wax. And Eric and Ivar would be pointing at Mr. Bean as a waxwork, and the Street Profits would also be pointing at the waxwork, going, "Look, it's a waxwork. Isn't that entertaining?" That'd be great. I really hope they do that actually next time. I think that'd be really funny. I think that would only improve on some already great segments. To be honest. Karambe. Evening, Adam. If you had to date two people with a combined age of 30, what two ages would you pick? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that question, obviously. Big fan since the Adam vs. Adam days. Keep up the great work. And can you call Sam Taylor a Tory who eats bag cakes? Sorry for not doing the Nancy question. I think you probably understand. What's his name? Sam Taylor. A Tory who eats bag cake. Sam Taylor, you are nothing but a Tory who eats bag cakes. You big strokey nonce. There you go. Cheers. Chris, hey Adam, hope Mr. Happy's okay. He's good. He's hiding away still, but he seems alright. They've Apollo's they've got given him a new theme. I liked Apollo's theme as well.
So excited to defend my United States Championship.
Is it the open challenge thing again?
Against the winner of this triple threat.
No, it's a triple threat.
Angel Garza.
Nice. Andrade. Nice. And
Kevin.
Oh, Owens. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Oh. Should be a good match, this. I don't really mind who wins this. I'm easy here. I think I'd like it to be Angel, but should just be a really good match. David Watkins, hi, just wanted to take this chance to say thanks for all you have done. Will this be the last stream I'll see? Oh, sorry, this will be the last stream I'll see as I'm returning to work in the next couple of days. David, take care of yourself. Congratulations for getting to go back to work and all that. Stay safe. And I hope you're well, and thank you for the kind words. Let's talk wrestling. I wrote that joke about online swimming lessons this morning just to pop my mate in our work group on WhatsApp. Feel free to use it. Glad you laughed. It was a good. Excuse me, it was a very good joke. Owens isn't happy. Owens is not happy at all. God, he's going nuts. Jesus, Kevin, calm down. This is good stuff. Don't go to break. Don't go to break. Oh. Bigfoot, positive vibes to you and Mr. Happy. When are we getting the Ross FIFA Twitch stream? So the Twitch streams proper will start when we're back in the office, because otherwise it would mean buying cameras, capture cards, and like streaming PCs essentially for everyone, which we can't afford to do. So yeah, I'll start when we're back in the office. So hopefully, a month's time maybe. Let you know. Das Boot, can next week just be Asuka and Orton for 3 hours? Yes. But don't forget about Charlotte, because it's not Raw, SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live, Superstars, main event, or Shotgun Saturday Night without Charlotte Flair. Rob Power. Hey Adam, appreciate the content recently and hope Happy is feeling better. Who do you think will have a better career in WWE between Cross and Loomis? That's a good question. That's an interesting question. P.S. Come to Takeover Dublin and have a pint on me. If Dublin do a takeover, we'll definitely do it. Cross. Because I think he's sort of got everything, hasn't he? And I feel like they're more invested in him than they are Loomis, which isn't to say they aren't invested in Loomis. Like he's being pushed and he's in an interesting storyline. But Cross just went over Tommaso Ciampa in very convincing fashion. So I think Cross will do better. Even if, personally, I think Loomis is one of the most interesting people on Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. I think he's an amazing character. And I just want to know more. I just want to see more of him. I think he's great. Huge Anus. Remember when War Machine were a great tag team? Remember when Bianca Belair was a wrestler? I remember. In fact, you put remember each, sorry. Yes, I do. I remember them having matches. All of those. HBG Sport. If WWE could pick one AEW star to jump ship, who do you think they would pick? Who do you think should they pick? Love the content. Stay safe. In all honesty, they're going to pick the person with the biggest name value, so it's probably Jericho or Moxley. I think maybe Moxley. Yeah, everybody's going to expect me to say, oh, MJF or Kenny or whatever. No, they're going to... Kenny wouldn't be a bad shout either, but I think they would pick the people who are proven draws, proven money makers. Kenny certainly is. That's not me discounting Kenny, but this is WWE's mind that we're talking about. This is Vince McMahon. Maybe he would take Kenny. No, I think he would take Moxley or Jericho, even though Jericho's getting on. Moxley. I'd go with Moxley. Who should they pick? Probably Kenny. Like it's easy to go, yeah, oh, MJF because he's so young and he's got so much potential. Of course he does. But he's not a proven draw like the others. Brian Cage is a good shout. I mean, they wouldn't pick him over some of the names we just talked about there. But Brian Cage, yeah, Vince would be. I'm surprised he hasn't got Brian Cage up to now. He's Vince's kind of guy, that's for sure. But if you want to talk about as a future prospect, for me it'd be MJF or Sammy. Cassidy's great, Darby Allin's great, but it'd be between those two. Jack. Work let me go during the pandemic after I had been a carer for 2 years. Loved the wrestling and taught my class in English, so basically hire me yet. Well, we haven't got any jobs going actually. I almost said you can apply. You can send a CV in. Sorry to hear that though, mate. That's really crap. Care is one role that I didn't think they would be cutting people from. That's crap, mate. That's really crap. Can Kevin Owens overcome the odds, rise above hate, and defeat both Angel and Andrade? Hi, out of my back because I can't sleep. Welcome back, Morgan. Sorry to hear you can't sleep. Neptune, hi mate. Can't stay around for this one. Can't stay around for this one, but I hope you all have an excellent day. Thank you for ruining your biorhythms for our entertainment. It's been my pleasure. In a way, except for tonight, where it's been a bad episode of Raw. Or I'm just in a stinker of a mood. Sorry, maybe I'm being unprofessional here. Maybe I should pretend to love everything.
So if Angel Garza goes for a cover, obviously Andrade's not going to like that, or vice versa. That double back elbow, now Andrade thought about it.
Jack Dylan Nolan, WWE versus NXT versus AEW. Who would you put in the 5 versus 5 versus 5? I'm going to try and create the best match possible here, rather than think about any feuds or anything like that. So I'm going to have. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it to sell the most pay-per-views. Spike the buy rate. Okay. So Cena, Roman, Seth, Brock. Team WWE needs one more. Big Show. No. Did I put Owens in there? Not Braun. Definitely not Braun. Elias. No. Rey Mysterio. So you can do a 619. That'll show him. Maybe Drew. Maybe Drew. Taker. Taker. If I'm spiking the buy rate, sorry AJ. Sorry Drew. Taker, isn't it? If you're looking to sell pay-per-views, that's Team WWE. Maybe take Roman out. Nah, leave Roman in. Leave Roman in. I guess you could think like maybe Randy over Roman. Or Rock. Bring Rock back in. Alright, there's Team WWE. I've named about 20 people there. Team NXT. Finn. Cole. Ciampa. Keith Lee. It's difficult to spike the buy rate on this one. Gargano, baby! Carrying Cross. I think Gargano. And AEW, Jericho, Moxley, Kenny and the Bucks. Oh no, Kenny, Cody. Who's the last one there? Who's the last one? Sorry, Bucks. Bucks are gone. It's Jericho, Moxley, Kenny, Cody, maybe Paige? Matt Hardy. It's Matt Hardy is the answer. You're looking to spike the buy rate. There you go. I enjoyed that question. Sorry I didn't give a very clear answer. It's quite difficult when you... Yeah, Kayla. The hospital I work in recently laid off 250 people, including our infection control nurse. Even healthcare is getting hit. Imagine laying off somebody with that job title, with that responsibility, Kayla. It just sucks. Well, I'm glad that you're good at least. Derek, it's my birthday. Have some of my birthday. Don't give me your birthday money, mate. Hope you're doing well, Adam. Cheers. Thank you very, very much, mate. Happy birthday. Can we get a happy birthday in the chatteroo, please? Oh God, Zelina Vegas has been taken out. Vegas, sister of Johnny, and we're going to break again. It would be alright if this was like going quickly, wouldn't it? If it was so good that it was going quickly, it's like another break. Oh, actually, no, it's fair enough. It is 3:45 in the morning. Yeah, fair. That's alright, isn't it? But it's not. It's not. It's going pretty slow. All those lovely happy birthdays. Woo! Also glad my chat's fixed after a month. Is that how bad it's been? How long it's been? Didn't realise. We are halfway through the show. Oh, flipping hell, we are as well. Jason Wilkinson, congratulations on making it halfway through Raw.
Police officer, because I wanted to help people
Yes.
and make a difference.
Come on, we're getting there, guys. Let's look at some funny waxworks. Let's look at the braiding waxworks once again, because I never went to this as a kid. This was like I could walk there from my house in the Isle of Wight in less than an hour, I imagine. So this is Moses, maybe?
Now's the time to make your difference. Search, join the
Is this
police.
Moses?
I'm gonna get you, you beautiful,
Anyone?
shiny. Oh, you've gone. Come here and reveal.
Is that Moses?
my most
Trying to
precious
figure out what he's...
Any second now, I'll have you in my.
No, he's got silver thing on. Is that anyone? Anyone want to take a guess at that?
Product of the year.
Moses? Is it Moses? We're doing a guessing game. Is it Gandalf? It's actually Gandalf. It's not. No, it's not. It's not Gandalf.
It's time we started to see things.
It's not Gandalf, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
The choice.
Merlin, Tom Hanks in Castaway. No, nobody's any the wiser. We know this one.
From the north, south, east, and west.
There she is.
And the middle bit.
There she is.
Friendly tellers and polite
It's Matt Lucas. Right, what's next?
helpers and the masked crusaders.
There's not many good pictures of the braiding waxworks.
We are part of something far, far bigger.
Yeah, it's not. It looks like a very small exhibit. Yes, it is. It is the Queen. You're right. Well done. It's not really Matt Lucas. Your grandma. It's lovely. Anyone got any ideas on this one? Anyone? That's right, it's Crowbar of WCW fame.
Contains splashing images.
Don't know who that's meant to be. I think some of these are just people. Like he's just having a rough time of it, isn't he? He does look a bit like David Tennant, actually. Yeah, we're back to the action. By the way, Steve Buscemi. If you could pick 6 matches from 6 different promotions to create a mixed pay-per-view match card, what matches would you choose? Thank you for the laughs, Pac-Man. I'll start working on it and then let you know in a bit. I'm not going to... Oh, God. I hate those questions so much. Come up with a full wrestling card off the top of your head and ignore some more wrestling and do it at... Yeah, okay, right. No, I've got this. Six matches from 6 different promotions, create a mixed pay-per-view match card. Okay, so I just need one from it, right. I'd do Moose versus Tessa for the... Because I think it'd be funny to start. Moose versus Tessa to crown the true Impact Champion. I don't really know what's going on with that belt. There's one. Okay. I'm going to do Cena versus Undertaker, proper, in a Hell in a Cell match. There's one from WWE. NXT, I'm going to do Cole versus Karrion Kross for the title. These are all title matches. Undertaker versus Cena is for the Intercontinental. From WCPW, I'm going to do Adam Pacitti versus Prince and Me. From AEW, need a tag match on the card, so we'll do FTR versus the Bucks. Oh, he might have it. 1, 2, 3. And from NXT UK, I'm going to do Wolfgang versus Joe Coffey. Because I love those two for a start. But also I can't really tell the difference. So it'd be interesting just from a sort of visual standpoint. Yeah, I've ignored New Japan. I've ignored New Japan for that. Sorry. Oh, 2 count. Yeah, Lucha Bros versus FTR is a better shout, actually. I'd love to see that. The Undertaker versus Ray Riot. Who's that? Ignored New Japan to book himself. What a mark. Give the people what they want. We're trying to sell pay-per-views here. You don't put jobbers on a card, do you? Me versus a me. Oh, it's fallen apart. Angel on Andrade. I love Angels. Trunks, by the way. You thought I was going to compliment his moveset or his facials or his unmatched charisma. No. He's got nice green trunks. Jack Dillon, Nolan. Call up, retire. Send to AEW. Riddle, Lee, Gargano. Well, you can't really call up Riddle, can you? He's there. So I'm gonna call Riddle up to a world title match with Braun Strowman, and I'm gonna call him up and book him to win. Oh, brilliant stuff that, by the way. Angel with a drop kick to the legs. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? Is Owens gonna tap? Is he getting to the ropes? Goodness me. Yeah, so I'm keeping Riddle around for sure. Hunter, thank you very much. Sir. I'll get to your thing in just a moment. He's getting there. He's getting there. This is good stuff. Very good match. Best match of the night so far, without a doubt. I'm sending to AEW. Probably Keith Lee then. Which means I'm retiring Gargano. Wow. Andrade wins. Andrade Apollo. As I said, there wasn't a bad winner for that match. That dropkick to the leg, I really enjoyed that. What a bastard, eh? What a bastard. We're gonna look back at the faction, the Vega Boys faction. It's like one of those things. It'll be like, oh, do you remember when that happened? Oh God, when we were all stuck inside for 2 months. Yeah. Wonder why they did that. Well, because ratings were dropping, and that was the solution. I love all of them. I really do. I think it was just so weird. Good match though. I love Andrade. I love all 3 of those guys. I'm in love with all 3 of those guys. Obscure. If you had to bobber a waxwork, which would it be? Trying to think of the ones that I've seen that are... Cat Dealey, probably. Let's talk wrestling. Who has made you take a break? For me, I stopped watching for a few years due to CM Punk. Can't stand him. Brian got me back at WrestleMania 30. Wow. So the only break I've ever taken was right at the tail end of the Attitude Era. I never saw Austin's heel turn, right? I stopped watching just a few months before that. It wasn't any wrestler that made me take a break, because the quality of the product was really good. It was really exciting. It was just me wanting to be liked at school. I was fed up with people taking the piss out of me for liking wrestling. So I stopped watching. I still played with the figures though. Played with the figures for years after. I just didn't watch the the on-screen
Charlotte,
product.
it's certainly been an eventful 24 hours for the Queen. You've already competed tonight. You have a match scheduled against Asuka still to come. And last night at NXT TakeOver in your house, in the triple threat match, you lost the NXT Women.
I did not lose.
Oh no, here we go.
Nor did I submit. And it's
That's it.
always
Io's not a proper champion. Charlotte is the man. Come on.
That's the difference between being a Flair and everyone else. I was raised to respect the rule, to be the woman.
And that's exactly
who had to beat
why it
the
happened,
woman.
so she could say
Here's
that
the thing,
line.
I accomplished, Michael. I elevated the NXT Women's Division. I main evented TakeOver. Now I'm main eventing Raw. But Asuka.
Didn't think about that. The reason that it main evented was because Charlotte was part of it.
So now, do you ever take anything serious? Ever? Yes, I do.
Yes! Good slap. Charlotte's going over tonight. Well, Asuka, it's just somebody I smile when I see her on my screen because she's so good. She's so entertaining. She just saved the day there, that promo that we've heard 50 times. Yeah, so no wrestlers made me take a break. No, nobody getting pushed. I imagine, I remember finding, because I got back into it just when they started really hammering home, or maybe a year or so before they started really hammering home Cena versus Orton, Cena versus Orton, Cena versus Orton, Cena versus Orton. And that almost turned me off. I won't lie. Jonathan Gosling, if WWE had stopped in March, how would you book their return show? Whoa. I need to give that some proper thought, mate. I guess it would have to be headlined by even if it was just Raw. If pay-per-views hadn't happened, I'd build the whole thing around Drew versus Brock on the return episode and make it feel like a massive deal. Maybe do like a Night of Champions thing. That's probably the best answer. In fact, is do a Night of Champions style Raw, big return Raw. Everything's on the line, and then you're sort of providing a reset to get everyone back in. You're sort of just starting things afresh, and maybe it's not fair on the current champions who might end up dropping the belts because they're reigned. But I think it probably makes most sense with the audience. CK, hello Adam, you are not being unprofessional. No, never. A tough time plus an ill fur baby is stressful. Just remember that nobody would be annoyed if you aren't up for doing a stream and need to rest your noggin. Take care of yourself, happy and all watching. Thank you very much for saying so, cheers. I'm not trying to be a downer. I just don't think this has been, a lot of this stuff on the show has been very good either. It's not just me being in a bit of a stinker of a mood. And yeah, it's one of those things like
People affected by heart and circulatory conditions.
if I might end up taking a break next week. The more I think about it, the more I realise I probably won't. And these streams are really helping keep us afloat at the moment. So I don't want to take a week off really from doing them. I wait until I can do something with my week off. I think that makes more sense. I think everyone in the office is doing the same. Nobody's really taking much time off at the moment because why? We're all stuck at home anyway. Hugh, I told a friend I went to a waxwork museum and they had a medieval knight holding his weapons. 2 swords, he said. Nah, he was holding a mace. Very good, look at that! A joke, which is in fitting with the theme of the show, which isn't wrestling, it's waxworks. Matthew, take the time you need for yourself and happy brother. We love you. Also, I'm sure I'm late on this, but if you haven't seen the Vince Who's That Pokemon edit, it makes me laugh every single time. I've not seen that, mate. I've not seen that. No, I've not seen that. Thank you very much, Matthew. Cheers. Jared, my bank called to confirm my super chats aren't fraud. Spending too much of my internationally worthless Aussie dollary dues. Bants aside. Love you. Question, choose one. Knob for a head or head for a knob? Flair. Oh, that's tough, isn't it? I couldn't walk around with a knob head. Is it just that? Literally, is it floppy or erect as well? Just a floppy knob coming out of my neck. Andrade and... Well, Andrade won fair and square, mate. Yeah, he beat you. dear. Oh, you do already? Whee! Bants. Twats. I like that. I was really packing. Test. Oh, it's dead. The streams. I thought we were just spamming. I'll restart the answer. I would have a head for a knob.
I've been asked to give my opinion on who's going to win the greatest wrestling match ever between Edge and Randy Orton this Sunday at Backlash.
How can they say this with a straight face?
Flair and Shawn Michaels.
Hello.
Thing or two about competing in a great
Yeah, I was so offended by the head knob
I
question.
always believed a lot of things go into a great wrestling match, but I think chemistry might be the most important. It's hard to explain, but sometimes
It's so weird the way, like, they're talking about the chemistry between the two opponents who are meant to hate each other.
you guys are on the same page.
Obviously chemistry is important, but it's all just like weird sort of, this weird blend of kayfabe and not kayfabe when he's talking about,
Shawn had that with
well, Steamboat and Flair had amazing chemistry, so that's why it was so good. But they had a feud as well, didn't they? And Edge and Orton have got a feud, but now they're talking about, oh,
now, because the greatest wrestling match
do they have the chemistry?
sounds
It's
like a
weird.
lot of pressure. I've stood toe to toe with both. If they can pull the absolute best out of each other this Sunday at Backlash, I think they can.
It's a shame that Angle needs an auto cue every single time now, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to go with
Orton.
Edge.
Oh,
It wasn't an easy choice.
big
but I
claim.
can't bet against a fellow
Big claim.
Hall of Famer.
I really hope Edge does win.
Walk out of
Really
Backlash
hope Edge
this
wins.
Sunday.
Sorry, yeah, the head knob thing. The head knob thing is
It's damn true.
yeah, you can see him reading. His eyes are going across like that. I can't do it. There you go.
Have you decided to finally join the raid and become a Viking?
Wait, we got a new Viking. Oh, it's Drew.
Taking it under serious consideration. Nonetheless, impressive performance.
Just feels like a champion.
Look at you, Ivar, the ladies' man. Gonna give Angel Garza a run for his money. And
We're gonna get another 6-man tag, per chance.
Garrick. Not so much. I have been told I have a certain je ne sais quoi. I don't even know what that means. Exactly. You certainly have a certain, I don't know what, but what I do know is I'm having myself a little get together after the show tonight. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm hoping you beat MVP and Lashley. We have the big celebration. Not only have I got a bit of everything, I have got, just for the Viking Raiders, some meat. Turkey legs. Turkey legs. Ivar.
They're sort of making him into like an Otis, aren't they? Just this buffoon. I want to see them beat people up. Turkey legs. It's just, oh, come on.
Bobby Lashley. Hey, you might want to stick around. You might want to check it out. Because you never
Sorry, the head knob thing, right? I think I would have the knob, the head down there, and I'd just wear really baggy trousers, and I think people would just think I was packing a big fat dong. Do you know what I mean? How would you book the rest of? How would you book WWE for the rest of 2020? Are you taking the piss, Derek? You want me to? You want me to, without any thought? You want me to talk for 6 months? 6 months of I would. All right, I'll have Drew drop the belt to Eric because they've got chemistry. We just seen it there. That chemistry. That's what's really important. I would have Lashley win both of the women's belts, the tag titles, and I would sell the company in November to Disney, and then it would just be animated for the rest of the time. It would just be an animated show, which would save a lot on hiring performers. George Price, hey Adam, book the entire build-up to the next Mania, go away. Hunter, I know this is super unlikely, but remember how Adam Cole debuted by attacking Drew after his TakeOver match? Would you like it if Adam Cole did that again when he debuts on the main roster? I love it. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Nothing to add to that. I think that's such a good idea. Imagine Cole getting that push straight away. Because it would put our minds at rest a little, wouldn't it? Because we're all a little bit worried about Adam Cole going up to the main roster, across to the main roster, because of his size. In all fairness, Disney probably will own it one day. It wouldn't surprise me. I wonder if that'll... It's impossible to know, because you look at like where WWE is now. You wouldn't have predicted 10 years ago that they would be operating in the way that they do. Well, I think it'd be a very difficult year to predict, isn't it? 2020. Nobody expected 2020 to go the way that it has. I saw a tweet like 3 weeks ago before I got rid of my Twitter, which was like the only thing that could top this off was if they find Madeline McCann, and now they've named a suspect. They don't think Maddie's alive, but they think they might have figured it out. What else? What else is going to happen? Let me know your... In the chat right now, in fact. Let me know your prediction, which isn't likely to happen, but also you wouldn't be that surprised if it did happen. Anyone? Karambe, sorry for the question. I thought it might be more entertaining than this episode of Raw so far. So I didn't mean to have a go, but I was only joking. Cheers for the hours of entertainment. I wonder how long after crowds were allowed back in arena until we see Brock Lesnar appear again. I bet it'll be on the first show back. Thank you, Karambe. Jesus returns. Big Show heel. Doubt it. Big Show will turn heel. Contact with aliens, honestly. Aliens, a lot of people saying aliens. Alien Zombies, Mad Max Post-Apocalypse. Jimmy Carr is a serial killer. Adam Pacitti in wax form. Royal Death, yeah. The Queen dies. Rock runs for president. I reckon Rock might end up running for president. What, 2024, yeah? 2024. It wouldn't surprise me. Time travel. Trump assassinated. Meteor strike. Disney owns everything anyway. I lose my virginity. You actually become funny. Waxworks take over the world. Adam doing an OnlyFans. We're not far off that, honestly. Neptune Bartender. Do you reckon current day Jeff Capes would batter Jeff Hardy? Yeah. I haven't thought about Jeff Capes in a long time. That used to be my screen name on everything, was Jeff's Cape. What about Prime Butterbean versus Otis? Butterbean would still have that, unfortunately. Thank you for your input on these vital questions. Yes, Capes. Yes, Butterbean. Unfortunately. VIP Lounge. Time. We've already had the Peep show. MVP is ready to wrestle too. SMB, I've noticed the Iconics repackaging. They wear contact lenses now. I hadn't noticed that. Who would win in a shoot fight between Shinsuke Nakamura and Pepperoni Nip Cesaro? So I can't say what you actually called them. I don't know. I think... I think Nakamura. But I'm actually not sure on that. Yeah, Nakamura.
And the man that has the single most devastating move in all of the WWE.
Adam gets a reference. All right. What, the Jeff Cape thing?
Wait a second. I believe Bobby Lashley was supposed to be the guest of MVP here on the VIP lounge, but
Uh-oh. John, hello, mate. Hiya, Pacitti. Hope everything is well with your fur baby. Much love to you from the biggest Cultaholic fan in Iowa. John, lovely to see you again, mate. It's been a while. Newport's finest, Cultaholic members as WWF Attitude Era stars. I'll start off. Happy equals Sable. Tom equals Foley as commissioner. Jack equals Al Snow. Okay. Oh, I'm going to end up... I would probably be Spike Dudley, appearance-wise. Ross, Ken Shamrock, because he's hard as hell. And Sam.
Wow. You know, after the past few weeks, I was a little concerned we weren't friends anymore.
Who would
But
Sam
after that
be?
incredible introduction, I see we're still cool. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. No, but you did miss one little thing. You know, it's pretty important, not to nitpick. You forgot to say WWE Champion. Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. I can't think who Sam would be.
First of all, we are not friends. You made that very clear. But more importantly, why are you here?
Well, no, I don't want to.
Sam would be Dominic.
I couldn't help but notice
Struggling,
Anna
eh?
and Lashley were having a bit of a disagreement backstage. I know you're about to call them out.
Drew's one guy as well,
Now that we're
who can,
cool, we're
because like these are,
friends, compadres. So you're welcome. And if I could just let you continue, you were talking about my devastating.
these are fairly carefully scripted, I believe. I don't think Drew just gets slight bullet point. I don't think he just gets bullet points, but he makes it work because he's so good with his delivery. I can see him doing like I can see him doing feature films after his WWE career. Sam would be Val Venus.
Lashley come up behind last week. He locked me in the full Nelson. I'm still feeling it right now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? But what you do know about.
Sam is Aleister Black. It's not Attitude Era.
So
He is now.
recently. And I can understand why you're always hiding behind Lashley.
Oh, no. You can stop right there because I don't hide behind anybody. This is all part of my business plan to help Lashley reach his potential, which will culminate this Sunday at Backlash when he puts that full Nelson on you and ragdolls your ass again like he did last week. That's not happening.
I'm constantly asking myself, you know, these
What,
different.
1 hour of Raw
I guess the
still.
top one is, I don't understand
Jesus.
the nature of the relationship between you two. Are you like his Yoda? You're gonna teach him to see those 0 world championships you've ever won.
Oh, I like this
To be
promo.
honest, this is dragging on for me. I got a little expression: talk less, play more. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you a countdown. You know about my Claymore countdown? You've taken so many of them. I'm gonna give you a countdown, and I'm gonna kick you in the face and give you 2 options: take it like a man, or run away. I'll chase you down, beat you up, and give it to you anyway. You ready?
Lashley's gonna. Where's Lashley? Where's Lashley? Where is he? There he is.
I didn't hear you say 1.
All right.
Damn good MVP.
This Sunday at Backlash, like you said before me, you've waited for this opportunity for a long time, but the only way you will take the WWE Championship from me is to pry it from my cold, dead hand. Oh, it ain't close.
Big headbutt.
Kiss down goes MVP.
Who's this? Oh, it's the Raiders.
Viking Raiders. Viking Raiders march down to the ring and Bobby Lashley.
Oh, they've got a silly walk now as well. They walk in unison, going like that. Did anyone clock that? Here come the Profits. They're rivals, but they're friends, aren't they? They're all good guys. Yeah, busy. Why have they given them the Bushwhackers walk? That'll get them over. That'll get them over. 3 Charlotte matches in 24 hours. Let's go. Come on. That's what we all love to see, isn't it? I think I'm really when I complain, I'm not having a go at Charlotte. Like this is the way that she's being booked. It's not necessarily her fault, is it? And I find her she's an amazing wrestler, one of the best, if not the best in the world, truly. But it doesn't make her feel special to have her all over the shop. Josh, SmackDown, Here Come the Pain. Best game ever? Best wrestling game ever or best game ever? It's certainly not the best game ever, is it? Yeah, it's up there. I grew up and I never grew up. I grew up though playing Know Your Role 2, and I wasn't really playing by the time Here Comes the Pain came out. But it is one of, if not my favourite wrestling games ever now. Yeah, it's amazing. I think it's up there. People are going to say No Mercy. I prefer even SmackDown to Know Your Role to No Mercy, personally. But I know there's a big No Mercy fan base out there who are still even playing the game today. Let's talk wrestling. Natty is a better in-ring wrestler than Charlotte. I disagree. I think Natty is a safe pair of hands and little else. RL, here's €5 Irish as an apology for an Owen Hart joke I made 3 years ago. I can't say I remember it, mate. But thank you. By the way, your country is the reason my country doesn't speak Irish anymore. Duncan Brady, Adam, book your no fans wedding. Non-wrestling. Your no fans wedding? What? You mean only fans wedding? Non-wrestling, no fans wedding. What? Who the guests are going to be? Well, I don't understand. I don't understand the question, mate. Again. Fred, who will be WWE and Universal Champion 1 year from now? Drew. Ooh, that's a big ask now, isn't it? I think Drew might lose it at next year's WrestleMania after a heel turn. Riddle on the SmackDown side of things. WWE Champion.
Okay, can we get back to this?
Yeah, sure.
You're going to hate me for saying it, but Brock. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Hugh, grim prediction, but David Attenborough will kick the bucket. Yeah, he's getting on about it. I hope he doesn't. Yeah, it is a grim prediction, but really hope he doesn't. And National Treasure. Almost more so than me. Red Dev, I think you missed my chat. Also, while once serving a customer, and you yelled out, I'd have a head for a knob. Wait, why have you got me on speaker? Don't blame me, mate. You know what these are like. Sorry, it's Raw really as wank as your reaction suggests. No, it's not. I'm in a bad mood. I'm tired. And I'm just stressed out. And I'm taking it out on Raw because it's easy. It's not as bad as I'm making it out, but it's not great either. Also, do you think it's more impressive when someone is a lifelong heel face or one that can jump easily between both? I don't know if impressive. It's difficult to say what's more impressive. Like, let's think of lifelong babyface, Steamboat, right? It's impressive that he was entertaining enough as a babyface for people not to get tired of him and just want to see him as a babyface for his entire career, right? That in itself is impressive, but it's impressive when impressive when somebody has the versatility to do both. So I don't know which is more impressive. I think that's difficult to weigh up, but I would suggest that the rarity of there being a lifelong babyface or a lifelong heel speaks volumes about how talented you've got to be effective in that role for such a long period of time. Look at that, a proper answer. Neptune. I had loads of Sooty videos as a kid, and I love the episode with Jeff Capes and Sweep/Superdog. Also, my name is Hannah from Neptune via Australia. I'll try and remember that, Hannah. Thank you very much. I loved Sooty. I didn't really love Sooty, actually. I found Sooty quite condescending. I really liked Sweep. I liked Sweep. Sweep was the boy. I had a Sweep puppet with a little squeaker inside it. Very entertaining dog. Sooty, though, bit of a prick. Sweep was where the money was. Sue, she was sexy, but I'm not sure what else she brought to the table. She was eye candy, really, wasn't she? I'm not trying to degrade Sue in any way, but Sue is there for us lads. Yeah. But you know, she played her role well. But yeah, Sweep was the man. No, she's not. She's a panda. What are you talking about? She's not. What are you talking about? Sue was for the dance. I used to watch it with my dad. I hope he wasn't thinking that. Just saying tuna. No, you can't have a shout out. Howard, long time fan. I don't get involved in the chat much, but I'm always watching. Love you, all you Cultaholic guys. Thank you for all the entertaining content. Thank you very much, Howard. Cheers. And talk more. We've got a lovely little community here. And also Jack Coyle. Kidding, Jack. You're just the first name I saw, Jack.
Let's be honest here, Byron. I mean, this is not relationship counseling. This is business. And
if anything untoward ever came... Oh, Matthew Corbett, that was his name, wasn't it? He'd be absolutely heartbroken. I'm not going to lie. He's got the look, hasn't he? Oh, there he is. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. That's amazing. No, he's 72. He's not that old. He's quite old, obviously. His Wikipedia is amazing, by the way. Biography. So that should cover everything in his life, right? But there's biography, and then there's life after Sooty. Rarely makes public appearances. Matthew's great uncle was the fish and chip shop chain owner Harry Ramsden. Matthew's uncle, his great uncle, owned Harry Ramsden. Jesus. You learn something every day, right? Sam would be Malenko, a silent genius. That's a nice answer. I'll pass that on. He'll like that. That's a good one as well. That's nice. How did we get to talking about Sooty? That wasn't my fault. That was Hannah. That was Hannah.
You're looking at this dominating fellow in the ring. You gotta wonder if this man is actually beatable. Look at McIntyre ringside. He is smiling. Drew McIntyre watching Bobby Lashley.
Harry Ramsden's made me nearly poo myself on the boat home. It's just fish and chips. What are you on about? 2020 prediction. Adam is the latest UK media personality outed as a diddler after a Habbo sting operation. Turns out, he's just Roman numerals. Love you. Brandon, sorry it's not much tonight. How much do I have to pay you to look at some stuff I've been writing in my spare time regarding wrestling? You don't have to pay me anything, mate. Email it over, and when I get a moment, and it might not be for a couple of weeks, you definitely don't have to pay me anything, and definitely don't apologise for not giving enough. That's mental. Thank you for watching and supporting. Adam.Pacitti@cultaholic.com. Email it over and I'll do my best to have a look. If not, I'll pass it to somebody who will be able to have a look and give you a bit of feedback on it. I'll pass it to one of our writers. Montana, who's the better Lashley manager, MVP or Leo Rush? I love both of the partnerships between them, but I think MVP. I think he's really doing a great job. Mishk, I honestly think Charlotte needs to go away for a couple of months and come back for SummerSlam. Yeah, it's good timing, isn't it? Really, build up some other women, and then have her come back around. Then maybe the night after SummerSlam, give somebody else a nice big match, or a few women, nice big matches at SummerSlam. Leave Charlotte alone for a bit. And who do you think will be the next 5 champs? Next 5 WWE champions. Okay. Brock will be in there in the next 5. Aleister Black will be in there. These are in no order, I should point out. Edge is going to win it again, assuming he stays on Raw, which I think he will. Seth will probably win it again in the next 5, if we're being honest, and Roman. I know Roman's on SmackDown, but 5 champions is a long time, isn't it? Long time. Other possibilities, Andrade as an outside bet. I don't think Lashley ever will. A lot of people think he's going to do it, though, on Sunday. A lot of people think he's going to do it. It's a pretty weak card, the Backlash card, and to, punctuate that... Whoa! Oh, he almost stacked that dive there. Went for the dive, caught his foot. Ooh. To punctuate that bad card with a Bobby Lashley win, I think would be a mistake. TJ, is there anyone equally good as a heel and a face? Brian, Jericho, Punk. There are quite a lot, actually, the more I think about it. What are you going to do as a heel on her face? Styles. I want to say Michaels, but I actually think he's better as a prick.
Which is why our precision-engineered washing machine with the IDOS intelligent dosing system comes with
Rocky? The Rock, sorry. Owens is a good shout. Forgot about Owens. People saying Brett. I think Brett's a better babyface, personally. I think his heel work was really good. But I think he's a better babyface. Yeah, Owens is a very good shout. Very good shout. Foley, I think Foley's a better babyface again. Eddie's a good shout. Edge. I think he's a better heel. I think he's a way better heel. I think, you know, he's currently babyface because he's just come back and it's sort of out of necessity. And I don't see him turning heel anytime soon or anything. I don't think it makes much sense. But historically, Edge has been a better heel than babyface. Miz, you having a laugh, Lucas? Miz was a crap babyface. Especially the first go-round. He got alright the second time. It was better than when he started using the figure 4 and all that. But that was bad. Kurt Angle is great as both, but I think he's a better heel again, personally. Taker's a good shout. The answer is loads, apparently, TJ. Thank you very much. Brian, Roman the numerals Reigns. Thank you very much, Brian. Cheers. Seth is definitely a far better heel than a face. Yeah, I said Brian. Piper's a far better heel than a face. Far better. I love him, obviously, and I'd cheer my heart out if it were possible, if he could come back. But no, he was an incredible heel, one of the best heels ever, without a doubt. Yeah, I said Rock. Hogan? No, he's a better babyface than me. Right, I need a wee, guys. I'll wait for the next ad break. Bong.
What happened to me?
Oh, it's an ad for this. I'm just going to go for a quick piss. Oh, yeah.
Father Time catches all of us. So when is the time? I sometimes wonder if he knows the end is near, but it's hard to do. Remember who the you are. My days in the ring are numbered. I'm gonna go out with a match befitting the Undertaker. That's what separates being good, great, being a legend. And this is a Raw tag team match here on Monday Night Raw. The WWE Champion Drew McIntyre looking all the Raw tag team champions and Street Profits here as well as the Viking Raiders take on Lashley and MVP. There's activity all over the place. I don't know where to look. It almost got a little bit combustible down here, Tom. Drew McIntyre defends his WWE title against Lashley this Sunday at Backlash in a tag made. In comes Ivar of the Viking Raiders. The Viking Raiders have had a fantastic rivalry. Anything you can do, we can do better with the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, which has brought them out here. Oh, and a big clothesline by Lashley. Things nearly broke down before the commercial break. Lashley, MVP, Ford and Dawkins, John Jackie, and ringside. Oh, and into the corner. Low on the bottom. And now a boom. You have to be impressed with the tag team continuity. Cover. MVP legal. Cover on Ivar to kick out. And we are seeing between MVP and Bobby Lashley. Another cover. Kick out by Ivar. And MVP trying to slow down the pace of this matchup. And there is the wife of Bobby Lashley.
Lana, excuse me. Does it bother you that your husband asks you to stay backstage during his matches? I mean, of course it bothers me. I mean, that he's a leech who's attaching himself to my body. But I'm
What's
respecting
Lana
his
doing?
intentions because
It was a backstage interview during the match.
And to be honest, it's been a wake-up call for me.
Anna went to sleep, wouldn't blame him. Yeah.
Not accompanying him to the ring, I have been...
Anna, we could hear you peeing, you know. No! Could you actually?
Focus on
It's just a
my
piss.
marriage.
It's fine.
And if I'm always focusing on my
You missed Lana. No, I didn't.
2020, the year of Lana.
That was the wank. It was a good wank. Good quick wank.
2020 is coming. A lot can happen here. I mean, selfless? Are you kidding me?
How was your piss? It was right. I don't sit down to piss. Although, no, if I'm hungover or anything, a sit down wee. We've discussed this before. Is a bit of a treat. It just feels a bit weird, Lana being there without Rusev, doesn't it? I know I'm not trying to sort of discredit her. Obviously, she's a talented performer in her own right, but it just does feel weird. Adam, we could hear you didn't wash your hands, you dick. Well, I did wash my hands, actually. Sooty and Sweet watch along when? No, Jack. No Sooty and Sweet watch along, unfortunately. Could you see Otis losing his money in the bank to Corbin like Mr. Kennedy did? Yeah, I could, yeah. I don't know if it would be Corbin, although Corbin certainly wouldn't surprise me. I don't think Otis is going to become a world champion, put it that way. Also, how is Mr. Happy? I hope he's feeling better. He's alright. I think he's hiding away under the sofa still, so I'll check on him before I go to bed tonight. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. It's the worst that I've seen him. I've never heard him meow or anything like that. You know how much of a sweetheart he is, right? He was obviously in some real pain yesterday and today. He tried a couple of times batting my hand away, but his nails never came out. He never bit, he never tried to hurt me or anything. He's such a sweetheart. He's so nice. I hate seeing him in pain. It was horrible yesterday. Really, really worried about him. The match is still happening, by the way. MVP's been caught. He's going to get hit with a big old suplex. Hi, Adam. Look at your wall while you went to the toilet. It's been better than this Raw. Look at your... Yeah. It's not been great. It's not been great. So I feel like it's probably Rowe going to get pinned by Lashley here. Unless Drew does something. Breaks it up. Honestly, I find it offensive when people make dad jokes if they're not a dad. It's a faux pas. Flippin' heck. Kill me now. TJ, is there... Sorry, I've read that. Apologies. Thanks, TJ. He won't read non-super chats, fellas. Still watching, though. I do. If I glance over and I see something, I'll read it. I can't read everything, obviously. But I do look at the chat, and I do interact with the chat. Oh, dear. Is he going to tap? He's tapped his head! I love that. He's tapped his head. Hey, I was right. I forgot that he's using the full Nelson. But there you go. It was Rowe taking the L. Ow, it hurt a bit. Why is that tickling me so much? I guess it's the only place he could tap, really, but it just looked... Oh. Taps the edge. Ooh, shivered. We got 37 minutes remaining of Raw is War. I think it's picked up a little bit. Is Ivar tapping? No, Ivar doesn't tap. Protecting Ivar. Claymore. Look at Drew's body. What a specimen. I wish I looked like that. Uh-oh, Drew stood tall at the end. Lashley's not doing it. He's not interesting enough. I'd love to see him have a nice lengthy mid-card title run, but... Oof, I don't know. Ooh. Rotat like Simon Miller. He's doing that. Oh yeah, Charlotte versus Asuka up next. I'm going to look at some more waxworks. We're going to break. Not because... Energize your attitude. Worst waxworks. It's all going to be... Yeah, they're all bloody... Oh, this is fun, right? 25% off titles. Let's see if we can name all of these together. Right, we'll start on the top row. It's Elvis. It's David Beckham. It's Churchill. It's... Oh, we did this last time and I can't remember who it is. Look at that fifth one. Look at that. Is that Carol Vorderman? Is that one of Jack the Ripper's victims? Who knows? Jesus Christ. Who is that? Who's that fourth one again? Is it Bothan? It's Beefy. It's Beefy. And then it's Prince... Is it Prince William or Prince Andrew? Is it a young Prince William? I think it's Prince William. Who's that? Who's number 5? That's not Kerry Katona. Who's number 5? Come on, help me out. It's William. Yeah, Andrew is not you. Number 5 is Jackson. That's not Michael Jackson. Who? I have no idea who number 5 is. Literally not a... Okay, then. It's Hitler. Bizarrely, and this is the truth, it's Cliff Richard. Is that Anna Nicole Smith at number 3? Number 4 is zombified Bret Hart. Then it's Carol Vorderman, I think. Who's number 4? Is that John Travolta? And then it's Thatcher, right? I think we can agree on all of those. Maybe not Anna Nicole Smith. Madonna. Who's Madonna? No, that's Vorderman. Number 5 is Davina McCall. Is it really? No, it's not. Why is she dirty? She's all grubby. Okay, then the next row is quite tough actually. It's MJ, obviously. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Oh, what's that woman's name? What's that woman's name? Number 5, third row, and then it's Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. Is 5 Kylie? Oh, it is. You're right, Magsy. You're right. That's Kylie. That's Kylie. It's not Carol Vorderman. Sorry. Liza Minnelli. 4th on bottom row is Ted Bundy. No, it's not. That's Thingy. That's the... Oh. It's not Joan Collins, is it? Is that Joan Collins? I think that's Liza Minnelli. Jack Nicholson is number 4. Is that Jack Nicholson? Yeah, that's Liza Minnelli, isn't it? Minnelli. She doesn't have the right hair though. 4 on the bottom's Jack Nicholson. We're saying who's number 2? Tarantino. A lot of people saying Tarantino. Matthew Higdon. They're crap. Yeah, that's sort of the point. Okay, and then the last row. Okay. Not too... Slouch down a bit. Right. Roger Moore, right? Mussolini. Oh, that's the Scientologist nutter. Danny from Greece. That's him, isn't it? McCartney, I think. Prince Charles. And, oh, I forget his name. Oh, is it Connery? Is it Connery? Sorry. Travolta, yeah, Travolta. So, who's that last one? Who's that? Ed Gein. Who's the last one there? It's not Rose West. Is it Stallone? Is it Stallone? I get. Yeah, he's got his shirt off. He's doing. Yeah, it must be. I think it looks a bit more like Nicolas Cage as well. Number 3 is Farquaad from Shrek. Okay, the Fiend Bray Wyatt says Sean Connery. Sorry, did I say Roger Moore? Whatever. Mussolini, Travolta, Prince Charles, Rocky Balboa. There you go. Is that what Rocky Balboa looked like? I've never actually seen it. I mean, that is... I know they're all bad, and I know that's the point. But come on. Why have they given him a massively receding hairline? People are saying that's not Stallone. Last one is Kerry Katona. Stop it. Stop it. Wait, is this the main event now? Is this going to be an epic? We've got half an hour. Alright, we're done. Thank you very much for helping out there, guys. Middle row is Charlotte. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, now bloody Madam Tussauds. This is getting ridiculous now. Mr. Witchy. Hi, Adam. My sister and I went to a waxwork museum in Lagos. And one of the works looked like a young Vince McMahon. Bit random. Could you look it up? Yeah? Yes, I can. Lagos waxwork. Well, this should be a great match. See, I've searched Lagos Wax Museum. There's only a few pictures. A young Vince McMahon. I'll pay attention to the match, don't worry. I can't see one that looks... Oh my god, it does! I think I found it. It's pretty small on my screen, so I hope I'm getting the right thing here. It really does. I wouldn't say that too young Vince McMahon. Maybe 10 years ago Vince McMahon? I hope this is the one that you mean, because that does look quite a lot like Vinny. That's mental, isn't it? Good shout. Thank you very much for the donation. Also, I will pay attention to the main event match, which is starting very, very shortly. Road Tap, like someone Miller, my sister. Yeah, I'm up to date. Thank you again, guys. Cheers. That's a picture of Gorilla Position. Walking back through the curtain and everyone's dressed like that. We happy with that, boss? I don't know. That's tickled me as well. Imagine seeing that on a WWE 24 episode. Taker coming back through the curtain all disappointed that he's not performed. Vince and Co dressed up like that. Get the blobby out. No, no, no. You know what? I think he's got a puncture. Because I inflated him the other day and he went down very, very quickly. Although I didn't tape up the spout. Okay. Sasha's on her way out, and I assume Bayley as well. It's the second time we've seen this entrance tonight. Who do you think is the best wrestler out of these two? Don't hate me, but I do think it's Charlotte. I find Asuka more entertaining, so maybe that makes her a better wrestler. But from an in-ring standpoint, I do think it's Charlotte. Try and find a Kerry Katona waxwork, Adam. Do you think there is one? Nah, there isn't one, I don't think. Oh, Charlotte. Wax figure. No, she doesn't have one. Jesus Christ, Savile had one. That is terrifying. I'm not putting that on screen. Just scrolling down at some of these. I don't know if we saw this last time. It's like, this is like something off Bo Selector. It looks like, which one is it? Ant off Bo Selector. Look at that flipping forehead. Who's that meant to be? Anyone? Why does Charlotte have this title match? I think it's non-title, isn't it? Somebody said it was non-title. Who's that meant to be, guys? Julian Cleary. Is it? Is that Julian Cleary? Oh, is it Barrymore? Yeah, that's Barrymore, isn't it? That's a good shout. Who? Click for answer. Yeah, it's Barrymore. Yeah, non-title. Charlotte has thrown Asuka over the announce desk. And we're going back to flipping ads again. I think that's Gaza. Have I got a Gaza? Yeah, we got Gaza. Look at this. Prime Gaza. Big shout out to... Oh, it's a web.p file, which means it won't show up. Bollocks. There's a Gaza one. I was going to give a shout out to Wes Bray, though. I know he's a big fan of his work. Christ, he's mental. Churchill, Richards, every step of the way. Sometimes you enter volatile situations. No! I don't know if this is a fan-made thing, or if this is actually meant to be Chris Tarrant from TV's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That can't be. No! Wait, who is that meant to be? That can't be Chris Tarrant. Nobody's going to make a waxwork of Chris Tarrant. I think it is. I think it's meant to... Or is it... He does look like Lewis Capaldi. He might be watching. Hi, Lewis. That's so bad. Who the... There's a thing here, right? The museum can't remember who these four are. But they think that you guys... or they're looking for names to faces, essentially. One of these looks a bit... maybe like Wayne Rooney, but I don't think the time's right. So, anyone for these ones? Anybody for either of those? Right looks a little bit like a young Daniel Craig, but it won't be. Not a clue on the left. Anyone? They can't remember. As if they can't remember. They're that bad. You're saying Bowie's the second one, do you reckon? Left is Obama. It's not Obama. A lot of people... No, it's too early for it to... So these would have been made in like the late 70s to mid 80s, I would assume. People said people were pretty set on... Pele on the left, yeah. Could be. Yeah, maybe that's it. So we figured it out. And the other one, I'm gonna tell you, these two as well. Anyone? Look at the state of those. Anybody? See, yeah, I said Rooney as well. I thought I looked like Rooney, but it's too. These are too old to be Rooney. Harry Kane, it couldn't be either. Ross and Jack. What? Kerry Katona on the right, yeah, right. Ken Dodd. I love that they can't remember who they are. The left one looks like the guy who cheated on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Ingram. Charles Ingram. No, it doesn't. What are you on about? Just saw the Gaza waxwork. I'm crying. It's so good, isn't it, Wes? Samuel and Edmonds. Tommy Cooper? I can sort of see Tommy Cooper's face in it. But when this would have been made, his face would have been a lot. Tommy Cooper young. People thinking Alice Cooper for the one on the right. Really? Is it not a woman? Yeah, I think Tommy Cooper is right. I think I've searched Tommy Cooper young. Sorry, the wrestling is about to start, and I'll properly concentrate. But I've got a feeling that could be right. But I'm not sure. The one on the Henry Cooper, the boxer. Yeah, could be. It could be, because like, if it was Tommy Cooper, he would have had the fez, right? You'd think. Maybe. Fatima Whitbread. I'm not sure who that is. Whitbread. You've actually you've got it there, I think. Maybe. Yeah, I think you've got that right, maybe. That's a good shout. I mean, it's obviously bad still, but... It's either that or CJ off Eggheads. Right, match time. Match time. Should we watch the Raw? It's the main event. Two of the best wrestlers in the world. Asuka, Charlotte Flair. They're being given time. They've got loads of time. They've got 20 more minutes, in fact. Jesus. I can't concentrate on this for 20 minutes. I'm knackered. Faustino, can we make this a weekly segment on Cultaholic? Mr. Macheezy's waxwork review? Yeah, we can. Yeah. Why not? Wasn't CJ a murderer? He was. In his book, like, he got arrested for it then. In his book, he said that he somebody tried to attack him or something, and he pushed them into a river in France, I want to say. How many people are watching this? The 1,600. The views are dropping pretty quickly on these, which is either because people are going back to work or because I'm dicking about doing this every single week and not paying any attention to the wrestling. But it hasn't hurt us so far, so I think it's probably people going back to work. But we got 1,600 people watching now, which is pretty damn cool. Search letter to worst waxwork museum in America. Okay. Letter to worst waxwork museum. An open letter to the worst waxwork museum in America. Oh my god, we got more! Jeez, these are pretty modern ones. These are all pretty obvious, except for this one. This is Tom Hanks in Castaway. It looks more like that bloke who who hid bombs in his shoes. What's his name? Ramirez or something? Richard something? Not Richard Ramirez, not Ricardo. What was his name? That's Tom Hanks. That's Tom Hanks. Thank you for sending me these, by the way. He's just so bad. Richard Reed, that's it, the shoe bomber, yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna look at the mat. They're scrapping all over the place, by the way. It looks quite good. Da 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 da. Da da da. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Doo 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 doo. Look at the state of those glasses. You got any cool spy glasses? Nah, just whack the pedo ones on there. Don't worry about it. I have no idea who this one is. I have no idea. It looks like one of the the Impractical Joker blokes. Who's that meant to be? Who the is that? Adam Sandler? I think it might be Adam Sandler. Yeah, it's Adam. Okay, I got it. It's Adam Sandler. It's he's doing the troll face. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Nailed his chin. Right. It's good stuff. It's rocking. Oh my god, it's from what's that film called? Shanghai Nights, I think it's called. It's Owen Wilson and Jackie Chan. That's our Jackie. And the Owen Wilson's okay. I'll give him the Owen Wilson.
So if you guys want to talk a little bit more about us, that's with us.
We've got Jim Carrey in not Liar, the Cable Guy. Jesus wept. Good stuff. Keanu. Keanu Reeves holding. He's a police officer. Constantine, apparently. I'm not seeing it. I love that. Drake Turner. They can't do the eyes at all. Yeah, it's just the eyes. If they're normal eyes, they'd be spot on. Asuka there going, boot me, tapping her leg. It's all breaking down at ringside. The Iconics scrapping with Sasha and Bayley. The one good thing about this, and I gave the promo a hard time earlier, and unnecessarily so, to be honest. The one good thing about this is it is furthering two feuds at the same time. One that we want to see, and one that we don't really want to see, which is Asuka versus Charlotte, obviously. Point Break. Ah, right. See, I've not seen Point Break. We're going to another ad break. Okay, we can crack on with these then. So this is Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg. Was he in that? I've never seen it. I don't think he was in that, was he? He certainly didn't look... Did he? Was he in that? The 2004 remake? Maybe he was. Just focus on the waxworks, you bastard. God, this professional wrestling icon. Jack Black as Nacho Libre. It's alright, isn't it? It's not that bad. And there's also Jack Black, I think, as a soldier. What's he been a soldier in? Is that Jack? That looks like Jack Black as well, right? What's he been a soldier in? And this one, Jennifer Garner, who's yep. The size of her ear. She's an attractive woman, obviously. Her ear is about as big as her head. She's got two heads. Three, I guess. Can't see the other one. That's not Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah, it does look like a late 90s Stephanie McMahon a bit. Any more for any more? There's a few others. There's a big wide shot here, and they actually look quite good. From what I can tell anyway. Samuel L. Jackson, Tom Cruise at the back. What's his name? Really attractive bloke. Everyone fancied in the 90s. What's his name at the back? They seem... Yeah, these aren't bad. Clooney. Bloody... Sorry. I know who Clooney is. George Clooney. That's all I can see. They're alright. Especially the... Yeah, they're alright. They're alright. They've... They've got a Daniel Craig as a cowboy here, I think. A bit of a double for you. Sean Connery again and Daniel Craig. They're alright. They're alright.
You're joking. You won the Royal Rumble entering at number 3.
I'll back myself to win it from what?
He's the nature
Who the
tough dude.
Who's this one as well? Is this the bloke that played Doctor Who? Who is that? I have no idea who that is. Yeah, is that the Undertaker? Is that Hugh Jackman? Is it? Van Helsing. Noel Fielding. A lot of people saying Van Helsing. Hugh Jackman. It's not Tom Baker apparently. Okay, and finally, this is finally. It is. It's Lucy Liu, Cameron Diaz, and what's her? It's Charlie's Angels. I can't remember the other woman's name. She was in every 90s film ever. The state of that Cameron Diaz. Jesus. Sunny now. Sorry. It's not fair. Sunny doesn't look like that now. She wishes. Sunny looks like Greg the Hammer Valentine now. Right. Drew Barrymore. That's the one. Right, we're done. Sorry if you're watching, Tammy. You big daft racist. Back to the match. Belly to back suplex. Doing play-by-play again. Cameron Diaz looks like the fella from the darkness. Justin from the dark. Oh, right. I'm glad things have picked up a little bit, eh? Yeah. Good wrestling content. Imagine if this was your first Cultaholic stream. They've gone to crap, haven't they? Sorry. I'm trying. It's hard when it's just rubbish. CK, missed the start of the stream. Have you mentioned who won predictions? Yeah, Jack did. Jack beat Sam by a point, I think. It went Jack, Sam, me, Tom. I think Tom got 1 point this time around. I only got 2 or something. P.S. I think the Jack Nicholson waxwork was Sting. That's not Tom Hanks, that's HBK's lazy eye. Jesus Christ. And the Chris Tarrant waxwork of Steve. Thank you very much. Cheers, everyone. Jesus. This is my first live stream here. Black Gold, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the wrestling analysis. Charlotte Flair in control right now. That's what I say. She's doing a headlock. It's a rest hold. Asuka using the bum, but they'll call it a hip attack. But it's the bum. She's using her bum on her.
Wow. And Asuka normally able to sling somebody off in that fashion, but it shows the strength of Flair. Unfortunately, it's a very common counter, and Charlotte Flair had it scouted. And Charlotte Flair continues.
When all of this is over and things are back to normal, can we get a top 10 videos of Adam's streams running jokes, waxworks, Roman numerals, Jack, etc.? We're going to do a t-shirt. So we'll have the waxworks for this for sure. Oh, she's doing a big heelish pin, but her hands are on the rope. Referee, do your job, pal. On Friday, can we look at bad paintings of celebrities? Yeah, if you want. Some Doki Doki references. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll get Monica Benz over on there. Tyler, imagine being one of those celebrities and attending the unveiling of their brand new waxwork model. If you hadn't seen it before, the curtain comes off. You've got... Yeah, okay. One picture of a waxwork blobby? No way. No way. Why would you make a blobby out of wax? There is as well. That's a really easy one to make. They've done a good job. Is this in the... That's in the thingy. That's in the Great Yarmouth Waxwork Museum. So that's the knoll from there. I'm becoming a bit of an expert on this, guys. It's not that bad. I mean, it's difficult to get a big cock-shaped alien that you just got to paint pink with a couple of spots on wrong, isn't it? So well done to them for that, but they can't deal... It's the eyes. It's the eyes. They can't do the eyes. That's the problem. It's alright. It's not that bad. So this is like a Legends of British TV. So you got Rowan Atkinson. You got... Who's that? Who's that in the background? I don't know who that is in the foreground either, but who's that in the background? With the, is he a snooker player or something? You only see a part of his face.
Punishment from Charlotte Flair, albeit, but still, Asuka continues to battle, and now it's Flair sending Asuka spine first into the apron.
I don't know who that is either. That on the left behind Rowan Atkinson. John Cleese. Is it Manuel? Rather than John Cleese. It could be John Cleese, but is it... I know people are saying Faulty Towers Basil. It's more like Manuel. Anyway, it is a fantastic installment in this rivalry, and they're killing themselves. And I'm here looking at these. They are good though. Look at this. This is going to be really low resolution. Hey! Is that the Fonz? Oh no, that might be Travolta. No, he's doing the Fonz pose though. Hey! Loads of time. Good main event. Come on. Come on, I love it. I love the wrestling. Here we go. She's going up top. She's going to do a moonsault off the crowd barricade, and she's not got much room because she's got the bloody plexiglass, and she nails it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, that is the Fonz. Is that Henry Winkler? Is it Winkler? Nigel Farage. Which one's Farage? Which one? At the back there. Yeah? Yeah. This is awesome. Come on. Can you find a Vern Troyer? Wow, is that Mini-Me? Nah, there's not one, I don't think. Oh, yeah, there is. No, there's not. No, there's not. No, afraid not. The t-shirt needs to be available for a long time. I think it's probably only going to be up for a week or something. You have to get it quick. Right. We're back in the game here. We've got... Well, there's only like 5 minutes to go. It's alright, isn't it? Goes for the hip attack. Bum attack. Big, big boots. 1, 2. I want Asuka to win clean. Is Nia just going to come in and ruin this? I forgot that Nia's got the match on Sunday. Nia's just going to come in and mess it up, isn't she?
Under the credit of the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka continues to fight. Asuka's got to be dazed, confused, hurting. The referee checking.
Google images. John Cleese waxwork. Okay. Counter. Oh! Oh my word. Hello, 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 hello. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. That knee to the face of Charlotte Flair there was brutal. That was nuts. Milligan, Cleese, Everett, Sessions. You know, I'm not going to say Einstein, Newton, you know. Hello, sorry, John Cleese waxwork as well. I'll 2 count. Oh wait, no, it's no, that was. I think that was Manuel. That's Manuel and Cleese, obviously. That's that's not great. Lebanon's map works with New Zealand. Holy, I found another really good one.
ringside with the iconic Sasha Banks and Bayley. This has been a classic match. Right now for Asuka, it's all about beating Charlotte.
What the?
That should be her only concern.
Sorry, right, last one and then I'll watch the match. But what the hell is going on here? I need you to see this quickly. I think it's the world's fattest man and the world's shortest man. World's fattest man and world's small. Yeah, okay. In front of the Eiffel Tower. Not a clue. Not a clue. Done. Here we go. Come on, wrestling. Here comes Nia. To ruin the 30-minute match. She's out of here. See you later. 1. What? She didn't kick out? Well, that was a weird... The ref didn't make the count. But she didn't kick out. I don't think that was the intended finish. Well, it was a very good match from what I saw. A bit of a dodgy finish there, wasn't it? I don't know what was meant to happen. Are they going to show that again? Like, this isn't even live. Could they not have just shot the pinfall again? Right? I don't know what was meant to happen there. What the hell was that edit? Oh, and a Samoan! I'm not like most. Maybe that was my stream skipping? Oh, I think it was. I think it was. Well, this has been a stream, hasn't it? Another one. I will leave you with the sight of this man, which is me after one of these 3-hour Raw monstrosities. That's me. Let me just check that I've got all of the donations before I go. Thanks as always, Roman numerals rule. So do you. Thank you very much. Hugh, the thing with Waxworks, the thing with Waxworks is to do people who already look waxy to begin with. Elizabeth Taylor, Hulk Hogan, Pablo Escobar, etc. And I think we're done. Guys, that was a pretty naff episode of Raw. I wish Gervais wasn't such a bella. I agree, Wes. I agree. It's just all so control. I was watching a thing earlier, the making of Derek, and it was all so fake. It wasn't the making of Derek at all. It was Gervais doing his shtick. Wanker. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for still, for some reason, tuning into these, for supporting us. What the hell was that ending? What? It's just. You know what? I've cheered up in the last hour of Raw. There, that's sorted me out a little bit, especially now because it's over. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do some Twitch tomorrow, assuming that Happy's all right and everything. I'll be back tomorrow. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. I will see you there. All of my love. Thanks again. Take care.